Nicholas, I can see you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can hear you also. Now, how are you today, Nicholas?
I'm good.
Your mom WhatsApp me just now saying that you are sick.
Mhm.
Okay, landscape mode, please. All right, nice. Very good.
I need to change my shirt. I forgot I was going to. So
All right, Nicholas, you're ready, yeah? Nicholas, I'm waiting for you to be ready. You tell me when you're ready.
yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, I've called you for 4 times already, right? So, are you using the what do you call it? The the phone or the laptop?
The phone.
All right, all right. There's a bit of delay. All right. Okay. Now that was the first time I asked you a question, then you actually answer. Right? It was 4 times. So good to know. Right. Okay, I can hear you clearly. And today you finished setting up at 603. Wonderful. Now, as per usual, I remind you, yeah, please don't focus on something else. Just on a math would be great. Okay. Last time you chose 5 questions and we tried to stick on it. We end up not answering your last question because we ran out of time. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I finished.
Do you want to talk about that again?
No, it's passed out. So not really.
Be careful, you'll come back for exam. Yeah. Now, can we decide, as last time, can we decide the 5 questions you want to ask for today? And let's try that again.
There's not really any homework that I
All
have.
right. No
So
e-math homework and no A-math homework?
yeah, cause I finished it all.
Sounds very good though. I like that. I like that. Now, your mom say that you are sick.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue? Should you rest? That's my question.
No, I feel fine.
All right. But for today, anytime you feel you want to stop, please tell me. Okay? Right? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, for AMAT, could you show me the page where you last, or the homework, your last homework, your last page? Show me that, please.
As I said before, I don't have the homework anymore. It's in my teacher.
Then tell me the chapter. Are those the same questions last time you talked about with me, or they are new questions? They are newer questions.
I mean, last week the question I told you about.
That was the last homework lah. That was.
Yeah.
Okay. We are almost at the end, no? Now,
I mean, right now what we're doing is a very easy quadratic inequalities. So that one,
because you will need them.
Wait. Yeah.
You will need them very soon. If you find it
We have
easy,
not really started on like the harder ones. So I'm not. I mean, I think we should.
for this chapter, the only thing we can do to improve right now is to do questions ahead of the class, which is to say, take your textbook and we just wait until the end. You are at that level. You haven't mastered everything, but you are ready to try. So that's the first option today. For the first time, we go ahead of class officially. We are saying, I'm going to go faster than you, class, which is a sign of a good student. Okay, that's the first option. The second option, about the same value, is we take a peek at the next chapter. Also a very good idea. Because why? The next chapter actually gives you more marks at O level. And it is not as hard as this chapter. It's very weird one. It's very weird, I know. Right? So those are your two options. Let's do the final few questions from your textbook, or we look at the next chapter. Both are good options. Your choice.
How about today we just talk about quadratic inequalities?
It is easy. Why would I talk about it with you?
Oh wait, no.
Let's go to the final question. Let's just go to the final questions. Okay, if that's
Okay,
what
how about
you
we just
want.
try doing the hardest questions?
Right, those are circled questions. Oh no, they're not. Sorry, are they circled
Open-ended,
questions?
like open question.
Oh, so your homework is not here yet. Am I correct?
Yeah, we just started on quadratic inequalities.
No, you're already there for a long, long time. Right. You're gonna choose two questions from here,
Yeah,
whichever
I
up to
figured
you.
just the hardest ones that I
All
can,
right.
get.
Then copy and paste to the Jamboard. You copy
I,
and paste because you know.
but just to be sure, even though this just us, I just started this chapter.
Now this is where you roughly are lah. You can already try this lah.
Wait, how
Right?
about okay? I'll use an intermediate question and
Nicholas, choose one intermediate and one hard one. Just
yeah.
choose them. Right? Choose. Okay. Take the step. Take the step. All right. Okay, I'm seeing two questions. Okay, sure. Good. Take your paper, a blank piece of paper, and
Okay.
Okay. The first one, you have all the skills. It's just that whether you can apply them or not. Now, as per usual, we start with Desmos lah. You go to Desmos and then you find the answer from Desmos first.
Okay.
Desmos first. Right. Desmos, not paper, yeah? Desmos.
13, the curve y equal x squared minus 2a plus b. So 2c. Go to Desmos, right?
Yeah, go to Desmos and find an answer for question 5 first, right? Desmos will tell you.
x 5x minus 3 is smaller than 2x x minus it's plus x 5x minus 3 is smaller than 2x x minus 4 plus 2. That's a very, very
Again, if you're confused with Desmos, that's the first thing we address now, yeah?
no, apparently in Desmos, it's just a line.
No, you should be seeing two quadratic values.
Yeah, two lines.
Two curves, yeah? Okay. Now, if you do not know how to read the answer from the Desmos, you share your screen and then I'll help you immediately. Okay, Desmos, show me your Desmos. Right. Okay. So, okay, Desmos, unfortunately, Desmos is not as smart as you want it to be lah. So what you must do is you must separate, you gotta allow me, what do you call it? Annotation. Okay. Do allow me annotation.
Oh,
That's within your control. Thank you very much. All right. So yes, you're right. Separate this. Just put it in the second one. You don't care about the sign at all. Desmos is not that smart, unfortunately. Nice. Okay, good. Now, you cannot do a bigger or smaller. You can only use your reason a little bit. Look at this graph. Where is graph blue? Okay, graph blue compared to graph red. Where is it higher? Where is it lower, right? The question is, when the first guy is smaller than the second guy, then if that's the case, red guy below or red guy above, which one?
Red guy above.
Red guy above. Now, let me clarify this. If red guy is above blue guy, that means the red guy is smaller than the blue guy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It is smaller.
Okay. Okay, maybe you do it this way. Screenshot your Desmos to the Jamboard. Screenshot your Desmos. It'll be very useful.
This is your here.
Yeah, yeah. So just screenshot the Desmos. Screenshot the Desmos. Probably easier that way. Okay, nice. Something like that. Okay, good. So we go to Jamboard and then we try to do something about it, right? So the point here, you know, right? That point, you found it. That is, I believe, 1/3 lah. That's x 1/3. Could you please confirm that? You make it very small though. Okay, please confirm that that's x 1/3 lah. In the Desmos, you confirm it.
Okay, that is x.
Yeah, Desmos, thank you. Okay, zoom into that. No, zoom in again. Yeah, that's not the point. It's the other one at the side. Yeah, that one. Which one? Okay. Now, is that x equals to 1/3 lah? Just to confirm. Correct or not correct?
Correct.
Okay, so then back to the Jamboard. Is it going to be to the right or to the left? Does that make sense? Because to the right, the red is above the blue, correct? That's to the right. To the left is the reverse. The blue is above the red.
Right.
Okay, then you choose to the right one. Now, again, you think about it. If red is above blue, and this is red, right? This the first guy is red. This one, the blue. Are you sure blue is smaller than, sorry, red is smaller than blue? Red is above. Are you sure?
Wait, what?
One more time. The question asks you, hey, red smaller than blue, okay? Red smaller than blue. And then you choose the situation where red is above the blue.
Yeah.
How can red be smaller than blue if red is above blue?
Because if it's above blue, the x-intercept is kind of like smaller. Like, but like if blue is bigger and like it goes more down, the x-intercept is more like.
You're talking about the x-intercept? Huh? What? You're talking about the x-intercept? Hmm? Wait, why are you talking about the x-intercept?
They're asking about why it's bigger.
No. Well, okay, something like this. You check the answer. You check the answer key first so that you know I'm not bluffing you. The answer will be something to the left one. You check the answer key first in your book. Okay. Your book should have the answer key. In fact, it is more than the one to the left, but it's going to be to the left, not to the right one. Check first.
-2 is smaller than x minus 1. -2 smaller than x smaller than 1 out of 3.
Yep. So clearly it's not the one to the right, right? It's the one to the left, and there's some sort of -2 going on, don't know from where. Correct?
Why is it red above blue? Red is above blue, I see. Red is here and blue is here.
Yeah, I mean, okay, now I think I'm the one that has to do the Desmos. I think, I'll try my best. Oh, no. Let's use your Desmos. Okay, I'll try my best to use your Desmos. Go to your Desmos and then I'll try something. Okay, I better use this color. I better use a different color, sorry. Okay, there you go. Okay, now again, this is the point, right? That's, sorry. The point is x 1/3, correct? Now, starting this point, the red has now, the red is now above the blue, correct? Here's your red, and here's your blue. Now, isn't this as simple as the red is now higher than the blue, means the red is bigger than the blue, means red is bigger than blue, isn't it? If this doesn't make sense, please tell me.
Wait, what? Are you... Wait, can you say again?
Okay.
I don't think I'm working.
Okay, one more time. Okay, let's look at x equals to 1/3. At x equals to 1/3, can we say something like this? Red equals blue. Can we say that? That's how they intersect, man. That's where red is equal to blue. The graph red equals to the graph blue at x equals to 1/3. Make sense or not?
Yeah.
All right, then that means on the right hand side, red is not equal to blue. That one is clear, but red is above what? Red is above, so red is bigger than blue here. That's on the right hand side. I'll try to make it clearer. I'll draw a line here. And I find that red is here and blue is here. Well, I mean, again, red is higher than blue, so red is bigger than blue. If this doesn't make sense, please tell me.
Okay.
Okay, if this makes sense, then I go to the left-hand side. Okay, in the left-hand side, I draw a simple line here, and I discover. I'm sorry. Yeah, on the left-hand side, right? On the left-hand side.
Wait, that means if this part is red,
bigger than blue.
That means this part is blue bigger than red, right?
Correct. Blue bigger than, or red smaller than blue lah. Can I say that? Okay. Also, I can say red smaller than blue. Red smaller than blue, which is what they are looking for. They're looking for that. Red smaller than blue. So the answer must involve the left-hand side, but not the right-hand side for now. We can stick to that clearly. Can or not, based on Desmos.
Okay.
Okay, now we will see how come the answer key have -2. It's very interesting. Now I want you to zoom out. I want you to zoom out.
Is the other intercept? I believe.
There is going to be another intercept that you are missing here. So you zoom out of the Desmos, and then there will be another intercept, which is, where is that intercept? Where is that? Okay, let's click there. The intercept is at -2. Well, to nobody's surprise. Now, again, on the right-hand side of this intercept, the red is smaller than the blue, correct? Clearly.
Yeah.
But on the right-hand side, there is a reverse. Every time there's an intercept, there seems to be a reverse. The red is again bigger than the blue. So if that is what the school wants, the question wants, then clearly -2x, 1/3 lah, clearly lah. And that's why the answer key is like that.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense, yeah? The Desmos is giving you the answer key. The promise of Desmos is always true, even though it's not very smart.
Okay.
Okay, clear? Now, the question is, how do we find that answer? How do we find that answer? Then I will go to Jamboard now, right?
Wait, let me grab my water.
Sure thing.
I'm the top of the aisle. Yeah, primer section, royalty living section. Okay, so.
Okay, Nicholas, I want you to continue on paper, right? So stop your screen sharing. Stop your screen sharing. I want you to continue on paper what I'm writing. Continuing that should be easy for now, right? Nothing complicated.
X5, x minus 3 more than 2x, x minus 4 plus.
Oh, sure. All right. Yeah, you can do that. Sure. You can do that also. Sure.
2x squared minus 8x plus 2.
Okay, good. And then shift everything to the left. Okay, good.
Plus 8x, so that's plus 1.
Nice. Sure. Okay, looks
5x squared. Okay, wait. This is plus
okay.
8x. But 8 minus
Yeah, you check that. Right. The x square, is it 3 or 5? Just to confirm, because your writing is unclear.
It's 3.
How can it be 3? Hey, come on. Come on. Nicholas, how can it be 3?
It's minus 2x.
I'm so sorry. I'm the one that is wrong. I missed that one, yeah? Okay, good. Now we have this. I'm going to show you something interesting. This will always happen in exam, right? So I'm going to show you. In Desmos, I'm going to ask you to type this new guy. This new guy is simple, right? 3x squared plus 5x minus 2 smaller than 0. Would you please type this new guy? Okay, and then show me in Desmos by screen sharing.
Well, it is what? is it? So
Right, good. Now, this new, again, the smaller than 0, the decimals cannot handle one. Decimals cannot handle such thing. You have to delete the smaller to 0, unfortunately. You have to. No. Also not equal. Decimals also cannot handle that. Decimals is just delete the 0 and the unequal. Just forget about the 0. Okay, that's it. That's all decimals can handle. Not very smart. Now look at this new guy. Yeah, the new guy has a x-intercept and where? X-intercept. Okay, the first x-intercept is 1/3. Not a coincidence. The second intercept is -2. Not a coincidence at all. Okay, gonna screenshot the new guy. Okay. Screenshotting the new guy. And then I'm going to put it on Jamboard. Okay. Now, kindly go back to Jamboard and end your screen sharing, please.
okay.
Okay, now this is what happened. If you can understand this, nothing else will stop you in exam, okay? If you can understand this. Now, here's the original guy, and here is a new guy. Can I say that? The original has 2 quadratics. The new one only has 1 quadratic to the left. One more time. Original, quadratic, smaller than quadratic. Quadratic 1, I'll call it quadratic 2. The new one is only quadratic 3, a new one smaller than 0. Now, if you solve quadratic 3, you will get the answer for the original. One more time. Because of a manipulation, instead of having the original quadratic 1 and quadratic 2, you have a new quadratic. That new quadratic is an easier thing to solve algebraically. Not with decimals. With decimals, you're fine. Without decimals, he's telling you, yeah, your teacher is telling you, hey, bro, solve quadratic 3. You will get the answer for the original. It's much easier to do it that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then solve your quadratic 3. If you do not understand, let me show you once.
Yeah, sure. You kind of lost me when you say quadratic 1, then the quadratic 2.
Quadratic 1 and quadratic is original. Yes. Quadratic 3 is new here. Yes. Here, new. Solve quadratic 3 and you will get your answer for quadratic 1 and 2 original.
So quadratic 1 and quadratic 2.
Ignore quadratic 1 and 2. Ignore quadratic 1 and 2. You have quadratic 3 now. Something new. This one. Hey, pay attention to that. And solve that. Okay, even though it's not original. Totally not original at all.
You just solve it.
Yes, in fact, this is something very easy for a math student because this is E-math level. Look at that. 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. There is no k at all. So easy for an A math student like you, isn't it? So easy.
Wow. So just use the quadratic formula and solve it.
Yes. Which I think you should hasten it by using calculator lah. Even better lah. Even better. Don't use your secondary 2 method, please. Don't. Just whack using calculator. Your teacher wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Like totally fine. It's great. Great. You are Sec 3 student now. Never mind Sec 2.
Three x squared plus 5x minus 2. 1/3 and 2, yeah.
Okay, good.
So
So you gotta write that down lah. You gotta write that down as a a solution, a presentation, right? Okay. Aiden, I can see you, yeah? Can you hear me?
So like I just write
the usual 2 bracket thing, the 2 bracket thing.
Mm.
Aiden, can you hear me? I cannot hear you just.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, can we not do physics today?
Okay.
Then what? A math or chemistry?
You can pick.
Okay, I choose A math. Choose A math, right? Go to the Google Drive. Choose some integration and differentiation question. Now, Nicholas, at this point, do you remember you said to me, hey, we are in a very easy quadratic inequality. That's what you said, right? And you would be
Yeah.
correct. Isn't this the quadratic inequality you are talking about? Look at that. Well, then I expect you to be able to solve this until the end because it's very easy.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Thing is, I don't know how to show the end. Or like, when I say easy, I say like, we're just starting.
Okay, then let me show you how to finish it up, lah, so to speak, right? How to finish it up. Now, this should grab your attention, yeah? You need this in exam. Easy or difficult, you better do it, lah, right? You better do it. Okay, there you go. Now, how to finish it up? You draw a quadratic graph. If that's not what you practice, then you better practice. You draw this, this is 1/3, and this is -2. So far, so good. That's the basic drawing from your thing. And then you will say, oh, smaller than 0, clearly this part. Clearly not this part. Clear on? Then your answer is, and then you're done. Okay, think about
Are you
it.
sure that's how you do it?
No, I'm not sure. Yes, I'm sure, Nicholas. I'm sure. My goodness. If I have doubts, I'll tell you.
The teacher will accept it like that.
Not even the teacher will accept it. If you do not draw, the teacher will not accept it. So in that sense, if you do not draw, so you have to draw. Okay, Aiden, are you in the A math paper choosing things?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we're in the same Jamboard.
X is greater than.
Because I cannot see your full working yet. Again, same problem, right? You wanna fold your foolscap paper because I keep seeing the left page is not helping me at all. If you fold it, you can move it to the left. Is it okay if you fold your foolscap?
Teacher.
Hey, can you hear me, or Nicholas? It's like I'm talking to you, you're talking to me. We cannot hear each other. Nicholas, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Okay, then why are you not folding the foolscap? I'm asking you
Oh,
to
I thought you were
fold the
talking about that. Because like I was like, why would you ask me for my phone? Fold my phone scare people.
Yeah, because I keep seeing, cannot see your working. I see. I have to ask you to shift. Good. Now this is excellent. This is the best preparation. This is the best presentation. This is what you are studying for right now, the inequality quadratic, so that you can finish up this question.
Okay, before I just need to get cleared up. Since the presentation is like this, right? If potentially the question asks for this, right? Look in the question. Wait.
Jamboard, right? Okay. You're a smart student because of that. That's why you're a smart student. You're thinking about the scenarios possible.
So if it asks like that, right?
I want you to do it on the right hand side. I want you to take a line and do that on the right hand side, please. See what happens. Could you do that? Okay, do it from the start, lah. So just to make sure that everything is okay. That's why you're a smart student. Aiden, are you having difficulty choosing the questions?
No.
All right. If it looks hard, Put it in, Aiden. If it looks hard, put it in. Don't choose questions that you can do. Choose questions that, maybe I cannot do. Maybe we should talk about it. Okay, Nicholas, you have 2 quadratics, right? You have 2 quadratics and blah, blah, blah. All right, you're there. Now, what do you do here?
So it will just be the same thing except for it's just swap, right?
Yep, same thing. Yep, but that. And then your teacher expects you to draw, right? Okay, nice.
But it's this part, right?
That doesn't make sense.
It's
The part that you are shading still lies below the 0. It still lies below 0, no matter how you shade. So one more time. Let's understand this. This is important to understand, right? So hands a bit off. Thank you. Okay, I can take a picture now. Okay, so look at the Jamboard and the way you shade. Okay. Now, Aiden, today, is it possible to turn on your video? I want to see you do it unless you're comfortable with Jamboard.
Yeah, I'm okay with Jamboard.
All right. The question is not easy and not difficult. Okay, but a lot of marks lah. No, not a lot of marks, just 5. Never mind. Okay, I expect this to be an easy question for you. All right. If you want to warm up with this one, I'm okay. Okay, now the place that you shade, Nicholas, when you shade from here to here, look at the graph. What matters is the graph. That's why you draw the graph. The graph is still below the x-axis. That's where you shade. If you shade another way, which is here, well, that means you're paying attention to this side of the graph and this side of the graph. Those 2 sides of the graph are clearly above the x-axis.
Wait, but isn't
Above
this
0.
why is this not above the x-axis?
Which one? Like the place that you shade represents where the graph is. I mean, you're shading here. That's not where the graph is, right? The graph is there, what? On the red side, what? There. Here.
But the graph is also here. Just because it's above the x-axis does not mean it's not there.
Okay, the way you shade might be confusing, but maybe you present your answer. If you present your answer, maybe you're right. Okay, try this. Please tell me what you're thinking.
I mean, I'm guessing the answer is just this.
Yes. Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the presentation is wrong, but your intention is correct. Okay, your intention is correct. Okay, so one thing at a time. So you must actually present it this way. This one, which is what you wrote. It's just reverse, and then x bigger than 1/3. If you present this way, perfect. Can you accept that you have to separate this? You cannot not separate this. Cannot.
You have to separate it because it's this part over here and this part
are separate, which is true. And if you look at your presentation, it doesn't make sense because how can an x be smaller than -2 at the same time bigger than 1/3? If you combine them, it doesn't make sense. That's the problem. If you separate them, it makes a lot of sense.
So it's weird for some reason.
But this is correct, and hopefully you will get over it, or I'll just explain to you more. But this is perfect.
Okay, so it's here because it's just does not count as a graph, right? So is it?
The shading part is very misleading. If you want to shade like that, okay, I'll tell you how to shade. Yeah, maybe I'll accommodate. Okay, the graph looks like this. Instead of shading all the middle part, you just have to shade here. Then it is less confusing. I don't know whether that makes sense. Don't shade here. That doesn't make sense at all. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what helps you, then again, don't shade everything. It's kind of confusing to the teacher, I guess.
Well, because it's weird because if it's lesser, if lesser than is, wait, let me change my thing. If lesser than is here, wouldn't it make sense that greater than will be here? Like lesser than goes down, greater than like goes up.
Mm, I don't know how to explain to you, Nicholas, but I'm pretty sure that is confusing to some people. Some people. Maybe it is not confusing. I guess that's fair, lah. Yeah, I can see your logic, but the examiner cannot see your logic, is what I'm worried about. Maybe it would be better if you can accept the other shading. If you can accept the left and right shading, then at least that is what the examiner will understand.
Okay,
Kind
I'll
of
say
helps them lah.
right.
Kind of
I
helps
don't
them.
get the left and right shading. I don't get how this helps. Nor do I not like makes it even more confusing for me. Like,
Then I have a solution for you. I have a solution for you. Don't worry. Go to the next page. I have a solution for you.
oh no.
Okay. Next. Sorry. Sorry. Go back to the left. Sorry. Go back to the left. Page 16. Sorry. I have a solution for you. I have a solution for you. Okay. Some teacher avoid the confusion by doing this. Yeah. By simply doing something like this. Aiden, are you stuck? By simply using arrow instead.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to my textbook.
Okay. Then do this one. Okay. I agree with you. Let's not shade. So in the other instance, you will do this instead.
Oh,
You'll do that instead. Yeah, totally fine with me. Totally fine. Totally agree. Aiden, you are right.
wait, so teacher. So
Mhm.
this part will be like this, right? Teacher.
Yes.
Then how would this work?
Which one? Sorry. Sorry. Which one? Which one?
This
Sorry,
part. What's this?
what is one? Oh, this part? Okay. The first part indicates it's gonna be x smaller than -2, right? And x bigger than 1/3, right? That's what it means, right? Correct? This 1/3, this is -2. So this part is the one we are saying, okay, we are choosing -2, x 1/3. That's all. The arrow will look like this, no? The arrow will, that's all.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Mhm.
Now I get this one, but I don't get this one. This one I get the graph with the shading, but this one I can get the arrows. What?
Okay, I'll try to draw it clearer first because it is important, yeah? So,
That just seems impossible. How does it change on both
like that.
sides?
Like that.
How does it
Does
change on
that?
both sides? Isn't this exactly the same as this? Like if it does this and this, it's also like this, right?
No. That one you're not making any sense, right? The top one from -2 go to the left, correct? Clearly,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But here, at -2, go to the right, not to the left. At -2, go to the right. Left. This one is right. At 1/3 is the same story. At the top one, at 1/3, go to the right. But at the bottom one, at 1/3, go to the left, not to the right.
Oh, that makes
Clearly,
sense.
that's different.
Okay, now I get it. Just
Okay,
like
something
this,
like that.
it's like this for this one because like limitless, but it's like this, like it's limit because it's just this part.
Something like that.
Limitless.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I mean, they are opposite of each other. If you like, they are always opposites of each other, and that's how we answer things. Okay. Okay, good. Very
Okay,
good.
that makes
Left.
sense. That makes sense.
Aiden, you're very good until part 2. Now, are you confused about part 3?
A little bit.
Okay, the phrasing is confusing. So let me put it this way. I'll eliminate the word gradient, and I want to know whether you have learned increasing, decreasing or not, because I have no idea. Now, if I eliminate the word gradient, it's just whether the function of the curve is an increasing or decreasing thing. Have you learned this before?
I learned how to identify when wait, let me check. I learned how to I learned how to show that y increases as x increases.
Or the other way lah, or as x decreases, something like that.
Yeah, but
Right?
I haven't learned how to show whether it increase or decrease because the question will usually tell me whether it's increasing or decreasing.
Okay, then let me go through the increasing, decreasing concept for a while. Let me correct Nicholas for a while. Nicholas, there must be a big round here lah, because the -2 and the 1/3 is not included lah. So the big circle, the open circle must be there to signify that -2 is not part of it. 1/3 is not part of it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's important. That's what you're learning.
Yeah, because like in actual like inequality line, it's like
Yeah, it doesn't include both of them like that sense.
unless it's equal to like
Yes. So it depends on the question. You're learning all the right things. I would ask you to maybe question 6 just to solidify, and then we go to the other one. Okay.
I have
Okay. Do copy and paste for me. Yeah? Right. So Aiden, increasing or decreasing? Good news.
Yeah.
It's so easy to understand. Yes, Nicholas.
Give me a break.
Okay, for today, okay. 5 minutes. Right. I understand. It's so no, don't stop. Increasing, decreasing first. Stop. Increasing, decreasing first. Remember when in the stationary point, they ask you for this kind of table, remember? Then you ask you, they find you the gradient is 0 and
Find the
then
maximum and minimum point.
something like that. So you have this point, which is the stationary point, and then you investigate the near neighbors, right? This is the left neighbor, this is the right neighbor, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
And then if you conclude, hey, the right neighbor is a positive, the left neighbor is a negative, then is a maximum, a minimum, and vice versa. Okay, now we're going to use that logic in the increasing, decreasing. Let me explain for a while. Okay, now let's pretend that the function looks like that. Okay, just pretend for a while. Pretend with me for a while. Now, I'm going to ask you, Aiden, where are the stationary points? Please point out for me.
On your curve, I know where they are, but the question said there isn't stationary point.
Oh, no problem. I'm just pretending with a different curve. Good for you. Okay, there you go. Now, my question is, now, where is it increasing and where is it decreasing?
Where is the gradient
Curve increasing and where is the curve decreasing? Visually, please don't think too much. See it visually.
Maybe it is decreasing here. This one is decreasing.
And I totally agree with you. You are totally correct. Okay. And
Everything
then
else is increasing.
you're correct. You are correct. Now, let me tell you the good news because you understand visually, right? Okay, now let me tell you the good news. Look at the gradient when it is increasing, okay? The gradient when it is increasing is always positive. Always. Correct?
Yeah.
Visually, look at the other increasing, the right side. Hey, look, gradient is always positive also. Correct?
Yeah.
When gradient 0, in that sense, you stop increasing or decreasing, if that makes sense. At gradient 0, you don't call it increasing. Okay, now let's observe the decreasing. This stretch is decreasing. Hey, very conveniently, the gradient is always negative. Very conveniently.
Oh, wait, so if my answer from part 7II is positive, then doesn't that mean that the curve is an increasing function?
Always decreasing for x bigger than 0. Yes.
Increasing.
The curve is always increasing. If you don't put the word always, the curve is an increasing function for x bigger than 0. That's it. In fact, the curve is always an increasing function whether x equals to 0, bigger than 0 or smaller than 0. Actually, they are always increasing.
Oh.
Okay, now to eliminate all doubts, we will go to Desmos. Okay, you can plot this on Desmos. So for now, I'll plot it for you, and then I'll show you in screen, and then you will understand. Okay. Okay, kindly read for me the graph, please.
3x minus 3 over fx plus 5x plus 3.
5x plus 3, right? Okay, good. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen, and there you go. Look at that. Okay, now you can annotate if you want to. I'll just set the annotation for a while. Quickly. Okay, now based on annotation, now look at that. The gradient here, positive or negative?
I'm not that sure. Is it? It looks positive.
Positive, 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 positive. Well, you can know because you will draw the curve like that, not so perfect, right? Now, this clearly is showing a gradient positive, correct or not?
Yeah.
There is no turning point, so you won't draw the graph like that. Once you have a turning point, you will now turn negative, no? But there is no turning point, what? You know what? So it will always be positive until there, even though it's kind of flat. Flat positive. Understand?
Yeah.
And then look at the other graph, this graph. Are these gradients negative or positive?
After x is greater than 0, it's positive. And before also.
And so, wow, hey, this graph always have gradient positive. Always, no matter what. Doesn't that show that your answer is correct? If you see the shape of the graph lah. Am I making any sense or not? Sorry, am I making any
But
sense?
I don't know how to believe that they give 2 marks for just checking whether the previous answer is positive or negative.
Because a lot of people get confused simply by reading the question, and a lot of people do not know how to present it.
Okay, so what is d square y over dx square for?
D square, I mean, is it here or not? You don't have it here, right? It's a separate question, okay?
No,
I'll answer it, but later lah.
I don't know that.
Clear this question first lah.
No, but I don't know that you need to use like second derivative.
No. No, you're really mistaking increasing, decreasing. Really, I'm telling you, yeah, increasing, decreasing function is much easier than most people think. I don't know why. You just have to evaluate the gradient.
Wait, so
Really.
if dy over dx is the gradient, then what is d square y over dx square?
Yeah, the gradient of the gradient, you're confusing yourself right now. I warn you first. You are involving something unnecessary. It is the change of the gradient. No? It is the gradient of the gradient. No? It is the dy dx of the dy dx. If that is your question. Maybe your question is how to use it. Maybe that is your question, not what is it. Maybe your question is where do I use it? Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then my answer for now, just for this moment, you don't have to use it here. Okay? As proven by Desmos, your answer is correct what? The gradient from 0 and above is always positive. Correct or not? You just have to use dy dx, not d square y dx square. I'll show you where you use it. Not here lah. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to start giving you the impression that increasing, decreasing is easy mark. If you don't find it easy, we should talk about it until one day you find it easy lah. Okay? That is not the difficult one. Other things are more difficult. Okay, feel free to how do I say disagree, because one day you will see that it is true lah. Okay, disagree for now, right? But at least I've shown you something today. Yeah. Okay, can we close this question? This is a 5-mark question, which is not very difficult. I told you from the start already. It wasn't very difficult. You are right.
Yeah.
Okay. Put in other questions from the same paper. Other questions. Anything else will be harder than this one. Okay, Nicholas, are you back?
Yeah.
What topic do I take question?
Oh, focus on differentiation and integration, which is a lot of questions. A lot of questions.
Okay, integration isn't tested, and then the differentiation with the ln thing also not tested.
I know, Aiden. Do you want to just stick to the next exam, or do you want to talk about O-level? No, that is up to you. Which one makes you feel better? Which one makes you grow more? Which
Like
one?
step by step, the next exam first, and then the O-level.
Then you don't have to do all that lah, but you will be running out of questions. All right.
Okay, then I'll just pick them out.
Don't worry if you pick the wrong one. I'll tell you. Hey, this one is, this one is not for the next exam. I'll tell you what. Right. Okay, Nicholas, can we start again?
Yeah. So
okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? Is the break helping?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I can tell you that what you're learning right now is totally going to be used in exam. So let's do that. Okay, question 6.
Okay, question 6. Huh?
Yep.
Immediately found it. Oh my day.
And it's not very hard. Okay, so you can give it a try. Okay, just yep. Okay, yeah. Okay, nice question. Yeah, nice. Okay, put it in. I don't think the question is in. Oh, it's in. It's in. Nice. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, Aiden, very nice. Stationary point again.
Stationary point, can I just say that
Stationary point again, brilliant. Okay, fine. Because there's the normal part. Okay, I like the normal part because normal one will be tested. Tangent normal will be tested.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I explain why I got no stationary point?
Oh, just do the normal thing. You don't try to explain until you do your normal thing. What is your normal thing to do? dy dx lah, right? That's just the normal thing to do. Okay, do the normal thing and you will find the answer. Stationary point has always been easy that way lah. No matter what they ask, you do the same thing one. Okay, Nicholas, sure. All right.
Let me pass my water bottle.
Aiden, can you do this differentiation? Because it might not be in. Uh-oh, right. Okay, wrong. Okay. Wait. Okay, so this time I'll stop you first. I'll stop you immediately.
I haven't learned this thing yet, so.
All right, so remember what I teach you, okay? Just remember what I teach you. Don't say that you haven't learned. Don't say that. You haven't learned in school. I know. Now, what's the differentiation of e to the power of x? I taught you last time. Good. Now, don't say that you haven't learned. That's wrong. This is correct. Use your chain rule. Good. Use your chain rule. Okay, I want you to guess a little bit. The question is the differentiation of e power minus 2x. The 1/4 doesn't matter. Just put the 1/4 there. Let's deal with the differentiation of this guy. Okay, use a bit of a chain rule. Okay, you know chain rule. Okay, good, Nicholas. That's standard stuff, right? Okay, standard stuff. Oh, no, cannot. Okay. Now, I'll cut to the chase in differentiation integration. This will not help you. Okay, not that it's wrong, lah. It doesn't help you. But maybe. Wait, you're correct. You're correct here. Then what? E to the power of? No, e to the power of minus 2x.
Yeah.
Minus 2x is a more appropriate one. Okay, good. All right, good. Nicholas Adelia, you're Sec 3 A Math student. At this point, what should you do? It's a very simple thing, right?
It's just I'm just gonna use my calculator for this.
Oh, please. Sciences. Yes. Much better. Good, Aiden. Good chain rule. Congratulations on chaining rule something there. What?
9x
okay.
squared minus 3x.
No, you don't need this one. Okay, this is done.
Wait. I should just
I can try to explain, Aiden. I'm not asking you to
25
stare.
times
Okay?
4
Do you want? Right?
Then why the chain rule don't have the e power x one?
Okay, let me try to explain. Now,
25
some teacher explain chain rule like this. I'll try to use that method. So you pretend that it is u, right? You pretend that u is
minus 2x minus 30x plus.
And so you're differentiating e to the power of u. Now, what is differentiation of e power u? It's of course just e power u because it's similar to e power x, right? What is the differentiation of e power x? It's just e power x. So differentiation of e power u is e power u lah. So far so good?
Yeah.
Except that in the chain rule, you times the differentiation of u prime lah. That's your chain rule. There you go. So let me go back to the e power minus 2x. What is the differentiation of e power 2x? Well, e power minus 2x, same thing, because it behaves like e power x. That's the thing you have to get used to. It behaves like that. Except you have to times minus 2, which is what you did. Probably the confusion is you're not used to differentiating e power x, probably.
Yeah.
Right? And now we have practiced something that your next exam will not test. I don't know whether you're going to be happy or not. I, myself, is quite happy with you. Quite happy. Okay, so Nicholas Adelio, what do you do with that, right? You get some answers. I need to see some drawing, right? Okay, still waiting for your drawing.
Yeah.
Now, Aiden, normally in stationary point, you will differentiate. By the way, are you done with your differentiation?
Yeah.
Okay, then what is the second thing that you normally do in stationary point? You find the dy dx and then you equate it to 0 and then you continue as if nothing happened. Continue. See what happened if you continue.
You said that there's no stationary point, so it cannot
I know.
be
Just continue first, Aiden. You haven't answered the question. This is only 1 mark. Stop doubting yourself too much. This is 1 mark. You want to stick with 1 mark, you can stop here. But you're progressing well. Do it. Do it. Do equal to 0.
What?
Do equal to 0. Nicholas, I cannot see your working. Can you move it up a bit? Okay, nice. Your answer is that I believe you are right. No need. No, please don't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Just move the paper up, which is great. Okay. Now check the answer key. I believe you are right. I believe you're right.
Okay, see.
Okay, Aiden. All right. Okay. How do you solve this simple algebra? You need to solve it to show that there's no answer lah. You need to solve it. Okay.
X equals negative 7.6 and 13. Wait?
Check whether that's the same thing or not, right?
It must be positive.
Find out what's wrong. Oh yeah, you are clearly wrong, yeah. You did make a mistake.
Yeah.
You did. Okay, so let e power x equals to y. Okay, trying to make your life easy, Aiden, to get the second mark. Okay, and therefore e power 2x you learn from what I call it, you learn from indices that it is y squared, right? Okay, now certainly this is something that you can solve. This is not very difficult.
Minus 2. Minus 2.
Minus
1 out of 3. 1 out.
So the sign, the inequality sign, you're correct or not?
You know what? I like the answer. I'll just use like this now. Yeah, for the answer.
Okay, so Nicholas, I hope you feel that you understand something, because I think you did understand something.
Yeah,
something important. Good. Are you ready to jump to the hard question?
Okay, let's try.
Okay, Aiden, pretend that this is a secondary 2 question, because it is secondary 2 at this point.
Yeah.
This is secondary 2 math, right? Okay, good, nice. Yeah, nice, very good. Yep. And then the other bracket will be?
The bracket is 0.
Yeah, do present that lah. Do write down. You need to write down all that. You need to. Okay. No, it's not 0. Come on, it's not 0. Come on. You're losing your secondary 2. No. You're a smart AMAT. You're a smart AMAT student. All right. Don't give me that. Nice. Very good. Thank you very much. And don't forget the half lah. You still forget the half. There is still the proper presentation equals to 0. Correct?
What with that?
Will this be okay?
The half, why is the half still there? I put it in my calculator with the half inside.
One more time. This guy need to be the same as that guy. If you don't put the half, is that correct or not?
Put the half there.
If that makes sense? Putting the half, well, if there is no harm, but to be very precise, that means it's the same as the top one, which is something good to do lah. Which is something.
But in my calculator, I did put 0.5x squared plus 3x. So the half already is part of here.
It's like you're losing yourself too. It's like, for now, I don't want to talk about it because technically you're not wrong. So, let's pretend that I'm wrong. Let's pretend I'm wrong. And then continue from here. I want you to see that there is no answer. That's the most important thing. Okay, continue. You still have to do something after this.
Yeah, y equals to -6.
Okay, which again, you have to go for the x, right? You have to go for the x. So far, so good. Nice, nice. I like it a lot, right? Okay, so then continue to the x. Remember, just now we let y, so we must unlet. Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, Nicholas, how about question 13? Oh, scary. Dang. Question 13 is scary, isn't it? Okay, I help a bit, fair, right? Because you haven't done, if you want to do it, if you want to do, you do something first, right? Good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna stop there immediately because maybe it's my mistake, Eden. Maybe it's my mistake. I forgot there's a y. I forgot there's a y here. My mistake. I should have said z. I have misled you lah. It's not y lah. So this is all z. I cannot say that it is y. My mistake. So that you don't make this mistake lah. Right? Right? My mistake. So it's z or it's c.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. My mistake, not yours. Okay. We shouldn't have used y. Okay. Now, how could you do a equals to 1, Nicholas? Where's the magic coming from here? Okay. You're very confusing. Okay. So the question is confusing. That's fair, but you're confusing it even further. Okay. Oh, the question is confusing, isn't it? Now, Nicholas, I totally get it. The guy in front of x squared is 1. So, I cannot disagree with that. Okay, and this seems correct until we realize the question also uses a here, which is very, how to say, it's very impolite of him. It is very impolite because it is very confusing to us. He is not supposed to use A, B, and B here because you're going to use A, B, and C for other purposes. When you do this, even though you seem right, you're totally wrong. And that is
So can I
partially
change it from ABC to a different thing?
even if you do that, it doesn't help a lot here, not yet. But maybe I will correct the answer because I do think that the answer is a bit impolite because he is confusing. I'll change it to E, F, and then this is also F, right? F and then G. What do you think? Okay, that'll be less confusing. Okay, let's be fair Let's be fair and correct the question. Okay, now you can do whatever you want. Okay, so totally agree with this NA. How about this guy NA? So, and when you write this to NA, this is where you get the other mark. Do you understand, Aiden?
Also, when they say the curve has no stationary point, you must go and pretend that you had at first.
Correct. Always like that one. So standard, never fail.
Oh,
Never.
okay. I didn't know that you can just
Easy, right? Yeah. And you can see that you have enough skills, You do have enough skills to do it. Simple.
I have not seen the E before.
Correct. You're just scared with it. Hey, but then again, I tell you, the EX differentiation is the easiest differentiation, Easiest. It's just that you're not used to it. That's all.
Yeah.
You're not bad. I hope you didn't regret doing this question. You learned something. Even if it's not E power X, they can still ask no stationary point one. They can still ask that one. And you know how to do it. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now please do part 2. Okay, Nicholas, I mean, what you're writing is correct, but it is not obvious where all these are heading. It's not obvious. It's not obvious. How? Should I give you a clue? That's one possibility. Very fair. You haven't learned this.
Wait.
Or should we go
If I
back to
can do this
question
by
8?
even by changing all of the variables from AB's
Uh-huh.
to
Mhm,
EF,
mhm, mhm,
can I
mhm.
like instead of using like A equals something, B equals something, C equals something, and change the thing to like some like X equals something, Y equals something, and Z equals something
You
potentially?
cannot use X and Y though because it is already used. You
I mean,
cannot.
like some other thing like DFG.
Okay, okay. Before you do that, before I have to clarify first, since I changed it to EFG, right? So the question wants to for you to find inequality connecting E, F, and G, not A and B. He doesn't care about your A, B, C. In short, lah, in short. Just be clear first. Have to be clear first.
That curve does not.
Okay. So by suggesting a value of E, F, G, lah, okay, just not to be. You know what? I start to hate this question because the question is confusing. Start to hate it. Maybe we choose question 12 or 11. Maybe. Let's not talk about this for now. This is annoying because it's confusing. Not the time. Okay. Not your fault, Nicholas. I'm not doing this because Nicholas cannot handle it. No. The question itself is not being a bit unfair. Is what I feel. Okay. Come, let's learn something by shifting to question 14 or 12 for now. Right?
Okay, sure. There's no 14 anyways.
Okay. Go on, Aiden, you're on the right track. Come on. Hey, do your fraction properly. Hey.
I know. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna delete this page first, yeah. Okay, because it's useless. Delete it. Okay, and a new one. Okay, so good job. 1 mark. Normal stuff, yeah, Aiden. Huh? Okay, so Nicholas, a very long question, yeah. I gotta ask you something because he uses like fancy stuff, profit lah, revenue lah, operating cost lah, these three things. Now, do you know what is a profit? Do you know
Yeah.
what is cost? Do you know what is revenue? Those three things.
I'm confused. Isn't revenue and profit the same thing?
No, it's not. I'll tell you. Very easy to explain. Revenue is as simple as money coming in. Very simple. That's revenue. Profit is not money coming in. You're wrong. Profit is where money coming in bigger than money going out.
Oh.
Your money coming in may be very big, but if your money going out is even bigger, you're not making profit. Make sense? Okay, so what is money going out? You tell me, what is money going out?
X.
Cost lah. Simple one. Okay, operating cost, that's money going out lah. Revenue, money going in. Clear or not? This is POA, right? You hate POA, right? Okay, buy POA, but this is POA. So I just explained to you.
C times X equals 17 minus 8X minus 2X squared. Where X is the over the time in years, where that's revenue. Function is R. X equal 5 minus 28.
All right. All right then. All right. All right. Okay, then you have your final answer. Are you curious whether you're right or wrong?
I think I should be right.
Go check the answer key, and I hope it is a good news. Nicholas, are you ready? Profit is where money in bigger than money out.
I don't get how you do this question.
Okay, okay. I mean, fair enough because you're using a lot of word, okay, big words. Okay, congratulations, Aiden. More, please, more. More exam stuff, more. Now, no profit means money going in smaller than money going out, correct? Which is what he wants. He wants not making profit, correct? Ken? Okay, so you tell me again, the money going in is the revenue or the cost? Just tell me.
Money going
In is revenue or cost?
revenue.
Okay, good. So I put it here. So see, 5 minus 3x needs to be smaller, right? Needs to be smaller than money going out. And again, what is money going out here? Which is the cost, right? Cost is money going out. So what is it?
Cost is
The question tells you the operating cost
C
is
minus C bracket X bracket minus 17.
so 17 lah, right? 17 minus 8x minus 2x squared, correct? There you go. There. Finally, we're back to A math. Look, see, we have abandoned POA. Our POA is done. We are now at A math territory. Like that, you start from here. Fair?
Wait, what?
One more time,
Okay. I don't get how. Why is this a? Oh, wait. Operating costs of a company can be approximately modeled as that for X in the time of the years.
Increasing, decreasing function, Aiden. Yes, correct, sorry, Aiden. Yeah, Nicholas, continue.
Yes. Revenue function is. Why is a greater than symbol? More than symbol there?
Again, profit is money in bigger than money out. Correct? Correct or not? Wait, does this make sense or not? Okay, makes sense. Now, he wants not profit. Find the number of months during which the company is not making a profit. Okay, what does that mean? Well, can I say not making a profit is money in smaller than money out? Can I say that? If I cannot, you tell me because I'm translating POA to you. It's fair for us to talk about this. It's very fair. This is POA sneaking to math. What's going on here? Fair or not making profit is money in smaller than money out. Okay, very fair for me to help you. Now, give me a random big number. Give me.
769.
Okay, I'll put it as 750K lah, kan? 750K for money going in, kan? Kan or not? Kan, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I will now give you money going out. Money going out is 600K. Okay, Ken? Okay, then tell me, is that profit or not profit?
Profit.
Good, because 750K is bigger than 600K. Everybody knows that. But there are other months when the cost gets very high. For example, 900K. But the revenue is still around 700. I'll put it as 700K because revenue also changed from month to month. Now, 700K revenue cost 900K. Tell me, is that profit or not?
Some months
Revenue
yes,
700.
some months no.
Yeah, so if revenue is 700 and cost is 900, profit or not profit?
No.
Good. Clear, right? Clear. So
Yeah.
the revenue changes 5 minus 3x. That means it does change. The revenue changes, you know. Sometimes it is like this, sometimes it is like that. The cost also changes. Sometimes it is like this and sometimes it's like that. So sometimes the profit is the money in is bigger. Sometimes the money out is bigger. I must find where the money in is smaller than the money out. There you go. If this doesn't make sense, I'm going to explain again because it's fair for you to ask for explanation. Very fair. POA, man.
Not profit.
So
Okay.
not profit is smaller, lah, you know, the left guy is
Oh,
smaller.
I was
Make
just
sense?
wondering why I was using this one, but then I read that you got to find out profit. So
Correct. I've been saying that. That's not profit. And so POA ends and AMAT starts. Look, would that be okay?
yeah.
You keep forgetting this. You forget this part for all x or for x, something like that. You forgot this part, okay?
What's that?
You gotta write that one. You gotta write that one.
For all
For all real x or for x real, which is same thing, which is same thing. Okay, you gotta write that down. For all real x, and then you will get your 3 marks, which is nice, a very nice 3 marks. Good. For exam level, not so bad. Okay, good, Nicholas. Good.
5 minus 3x lesser than 17 minus 8x minus place where? Uh,
Okay, aren't you supposed to do something very similar to question 6 and 7? 5 and 6, Nicholas. Isn't this just, you know, the same thing? Right? Okay, then do so, and hopefully your answer is correct. And you'll be happy.
So
Same thing
minus
with
2x, it becomes 2x. 8 minus 8x becomes 8x. 8 minus 3, 5x. And 17 becomes negative 17. So negative 17. Okay.
Aiden, you are wrong in something, Aiden. I wish you would read more precisely. Very important.
I must write a negative sign.
Does that make sense? It must be negative 4. It must. Because decreasing, because 4 means positive 4. Good. Hope that makes some sense. So Nicholas, you're at at this very familiar position, correct? Nothing difficult here. You know what to do, so do so lah. And I certainly hope that you will be correct.
Okay, wait. So it's wait, there. Two x squared 5x minus 12.
Oh, okay. Okay. Doing so far so good, doing so far so good, Aiden. Doing all the right things. Okay, Aiden, okay. All right, Nicholas, we are almost there. Hopefully you got something right. Hopefully, yep, take a peek. Yes, take a peek. Right, take a peek, draw the arrows and everything. Arrow and presentation, please. Arrow first. Teacher want to see the arrow. Okay, all right. And is it included or not? Okay, the circle seems open, so I guess I agree with you. Time for the truth, Nicholas. Question 12. Are you correct or not based on the answer?
Mm, it's 18. What?
18.
Huh?
18. Oh. Okay, I know. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Sorry. Wait, are you sure it's 18 months? Oh, it is 18 months. Okay, let me explain. Now, first of all, your answer is correct. Your answer is correct. And then he gonna
Oh,
call
it's find the number of months.
number of months, right? So a number of months. Go to the next page, and then we can end this, right? No, don't worry. You are heading in the right direction. I think
Yeah, I got the wrong thing. That's just like some other thing.
No. You're fine. Really, you're fine. Okay, Aiden, same to you lah. Time to see the answer key whether you're right or wrong. Now let's agree a few things. The X is in years, correct? The X is in years according to the question, correct? Go to the next page, please. Yeah, page 19, correct? The X is in years lah. So basically, this is -4 years to 1.5 year, correct?
Mhm.
This is what it means. Now, we don't start from minus year. In reality, there is no minus year. Where do we start? We start at year 0 lah. We start at year 0, which is around here, correct?
Yeah.
So we totally disregard, ignore -4, -3, -2, and -1. We totally ignore minus years because there is no such thing as minus years. We start at year 0. So what do we have? We have here 1.5 year. We
Oh,
have, which is 18 months. And therefore, see, you are correct. We just forget to present the way that the thing won. That's all.
wait, so I can see it, right? Sure.
So finally, you must ignore -4. The points you must ignore before 0 lah. You must. Okay. Keston, I can see you. Yeah. Please wait for a while.
Wait, so
Aiden,
X
are
is
you correct or not? Sorry, Aiden first. Aiden, are you correct or not?
Okay, I can check.
Okay, check, and then I hope you'll be very happy. Yes, Nicholas?
so it's just this part, right?
Yeah, you're ignoring the negative
X is
side lah.
smaller.
And 1.5
Wait.
year
X is smaller than 1.5. So 1.5. Yes, it's like it's 18 months.
is 18 months lah. So even though it's small, is 1.5 is not included, but it's up to there. So it's great. Now, I hope this gives you some
I get it.
good feeling, right? This is you going faster than the class. Okay, hopefully that makes the class even better for you. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm wrong though.
We'll talk about it. Okay, Nicholas, good job for today. Yeah, and for a sick person, you're doing very well. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I will see you on Wednesday. Right.
Bye-bye.
Aiden, so happens time is up. I will check your working and I'll reply to you later. Okay? Would that be okay?
See you.
Okay.
See you. Okay, Gaston. Right. Okay. Confirm. Can you hear me, Gaston?
Yeah.
Okay. As per usual, Gaston, we usually will need the video if you want to discuss some homework. Can I confirm that you have some homework to discuss or not today?
I did the paper. I did one paper.
Yeah, because you want, oh, no, that's our homework. So I said, totally great. How about the school homework, just to check?
Okay.
No problem. Okay. However, I do have difficulty hearing you. Wait, let me make it bigger. Okay, again, speak normally, please, Keston. How are you today?
Okay.
Okay, a bit soft, yeah. So next time if I ask you to be louder, please, I don't mean scream. I mean, can you increase your mic somehow? I don't want you to scream every time.
How do you do that?
How do you do that? Okay, are you using you're using a Mac, right? You're using a
Yeah.
Mac. You go to setting mic. Go to your setting, find microphone, and you could increase the sensitivity of your microphone. Then it will make you sound louder without actually screaming. Can you try that a bit?
I don't think there's any.
Okay, I'll make my speaker as big as possible. Now, if I still cannot hear you, then I'll try something else. Okay. Now
Okay.
let's do this for now. Right. Okay, Keston. So you have no problem for your school homework again, just to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about the paper that you did. You did our homework. Okay. I must say, I'm waiting for it. Now, how did you do it? You did on Jamboard, is it?
No, I just wrote it down.
So print out. Okay. If you print out, I think it is better if you now on your video. Would that be
No,
okay?
I think I left no, like I wrote it on full scale, but I left the full scale at home. I mean in class.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, next time just bring it, but tell me something. This is interesting. That means you did that paper in class, isn't it? Correct, correct.
No, like I wrote it in full scale, but I didn't tear it out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Again, why do I want to clarify? Because I thought you're using your time in class to do extra paper. That's not a bad thing, lah, but that's not what you did, right? You just basically bring it to school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now then the question is, have you taken time to mark using the answer key?
Yeah.
That means you know what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't care what is right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I care what is wrong. I care how to help you there.
Yeah.
For all things that are wrong, which one do you want to discuss with me? Certainly you remember.
What's a homologous series?
Homologous, organic chemistry, right? So, I mean, not
Think
yet there.
so.
Lah. I want to explain to you organic chem and you will immediately understand. That's my promise. I cannot explain it right now. If you want, we'll talk about OChem. I'm really itching to talk about OChem and using the set and you'll understand it. And because they always ask that anyway. Lah. Fair.
I don't really like remember anything hard. So I think I chose an easy paper.
Which school are you talking about?
Admiralty.
Oh, it is. It is. Okay. Then, do you remember roughly how many mistakes? Because you mark yourself, no? As in how many marks of mistake? Lah?
So like a few wrong.
Like less than 10 or more than 10?
Less than 10.
Really? For paper 2, less than 10? Again, let me confirm this. Less than 10.
Yeah, cause like I can't do a lot some questions.
You skip the OChem one, lah, for example. Lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Still within. Now, so that means by doing a easy paper, I mean you just choose one, so not your fault, right? By doing a normal paper, sorry, it's not easy, it's normal paper, you don't get much benefit, lah. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Now we know. No? Now, what is the path to benefit, Lay? Well, I mean, again, I'm trying to persuade you. We gotta do OChem, man. It's 20%. Come on, man. Let's do it right now. Can we do that?
Do we need a set?
You need the set.
Oh,
I forgot to bring my set, but you need the set, and that's gonna be fine. You
okay.
need the set and video on, please. You're gonna use video.
Okay, let me get it.
All right. Cool. Hello, Kirby. Yes, hello, Kirby. Hey, Kirby, I might have miscommunicated. I mean, let's meet up after this week, meet up on site. So as in we should do today lah. We should have today lah. Yeah lah, yeah. Hey, where are you? Lin? I was waiting for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, okay, quickly. Okay, see you. Okay, Keston, yeah, I'm seeing something, and then I'm seeing your good, great table, and then make it landscape. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't turn your turn your phone like that. Like really make it landscape, something like by yeah, yeah, nice, very nice. Yep. It's locked probably. It's not going to landscape. Maybe it's locked. The phone cannot go to landscape. Wait. Wait. Heston, tell me, did we have this same problem last time? Like your phone cannot go landscape?
No.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, landscape. Okay, good. Yeah. So everyone. Okay. Video is
Oh,
freezing. The video is freezing now.
I think I
I can
deleted
hear
orange.
you. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can do it. Oh,
Nice, nice. Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, you're gonna touch the set. You're not gonna write so much, but I will be writing stuff on Jamboard and trying to explain to you. Okay. Okay. Now, the sooner we don't need the set, the better. But if you use the set at the start, it kind of usually speed things up, especially when there are certain things that are difficult to draw. Now, after that, you should make do without the set. So this is more like a speeding up the first few hour lah, maybe the first hour. So going to Keston, where are you, Keston? Where's your Jamboard, Keston? Yeah, we'll just use the electrolysis, Keston, right? That Jamboard, and then I will say that's electrolysis plus OChem. Okay, right. Okay, let's get all the basics done, and then we shall be happy. Okay, I'm at page 3. I believe page 3 is also empty. Okay, so the black guy. Okay, you're gonna take out one of the black guy. Okay, one of the black guy. Okay, doesn't matter that it's attached or not. You can always assemble and disassemble. So just pull off one, please, just to make sure that all the black guys always have 4 hands. Can you please examine? That's what the black guys do lah. All have 4 hands.
yeah.
Okay. Now the hands simply represent, I am stretching out for electrons lah, because I want to welcome anybody who share electrons with me. This guy want to share 4 electrons, so he's extending 4 out. Okay. Do you know who this guy is?
Carbon.
And carbon is the most popular guy in OChem lah, right? Okay. So we assign black for carbon because he has 4 hands, and the black will no longer be anybody else. Black will always be carbon to us. Okay, clear, yeah? Good. Now there's carbon. Now let's clear all the other colors and then we can start. Okay, you have the orange one. Now you tell me, who do you think the orange guy is? He only has 1 hand. Who do you think?
Hydrogen.
Yeah, you're right. And there will always be hydrogen. And then let's talk about the light blue. Light blue guy. 2 hands. Who do you think they are? Who do you think he is?
Oxygen.
You are correct. And then the dark blue guy. So important. Dark blue guy has 3 hands. Who do you think that is? Kurt, I can see you. Yeah, Kirby. Yeah, I can see you. Okay. Who do you think that is?
Nitrogen.
You are absolutely right. And then for variation, you have the green guy. The green guy is bigger than the H, right? So who do you think that might be?
Fluorine.
Quite. Also, group 7. Think about some sort of famous group 7.
Fluorine.
Yeah, and scoring will be. So you have your identities and they will never change. They'll never change. Now, before we continue, I just want to address Kirby. Kirby, again, can you hear me, Kirby?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool, Kirby. Cool, very good. Now, today we cannot study POA, but we can do physics or chemistry lah. Your choice, Kirby, physics or chemistry.
Chemistry.
Okay, let's make sure that we're not rusty. On video, take your 10-year series, and if you have any homework, let's prioritize that. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
have any
covering
homework.
OChem with Keston from the start, so you don't have to worry about your OChem is good already, right? Okay, it's good. Okay, but doesn't mean that your exam OChem is good. You want to try that. Okay. Okay, so Keston, now we have all the identities. Now I will show you the simplest OChem guy. Okay, the simplest OChem guy is CH4. Now, how do I draw CH4? C dot 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 H. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to make that. You don't have to make that. I want you to do something more complicated. I want you to do 2 C's. Now, C has how many hands?
4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Have I drawn for each C 4 hands?
Yes.
And if I don't draw some, that means if this is empty, it's not actually empty. People get lazy writing H all over because there's a lot of H in organic chem. So if I leave it empty, that means that there's a H there. That's just the shortcut lah. Nobody else can be treated this way. Only H can be treated as I don't write. That means it's there. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you to build this guy from what you have there. However you want to do it, build this guy, please. Okay, you don't have to attach the H also. You'll find it very tedious after a while. Okay, when you're done, show it to me, just to be clear.
What's the point of the curve one?
Oh, no, that's a lot of other things. But I just want you to build this guy. Or you'll see the curve very soon, don't worry. But this guy, please. If you're done, tell me. Okay. You can see that it gets very tedious, right? After a while. Now, even though you don't attach the H, I'm saying that you also don't have to attach the white guys. As long as you know there's a H there, is enough. Would that be okay? Okay, attaching the hair white does take a long time. Okay, so in short, have you finished building this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's call it with his chemical name is C2H6. Make sense?
Yes.
The first guy is CH4, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you have the chemical formula, you have the structural formula. Structural formula is the drawing. Needless to say, the drawing is the best. The drawing is the best. It tells you everything. But they'll sometimes give you the chemical formula and expect you to draw yourself. So the drawing, I'll just call it, then the chemical formula, and then the English name also. English name also important. So you already know the CH4 is called methane. This is ethane. Okay, now 3 C's. C3H how many? Can you make a guess without building it?
8.
You are absolutely right. C4, H what? Can you make a guess without me drawing it?
10.
And that is correct because Cn, whatever that is going to be H2n. How do we know? Because every C will have an up and a down, up and a down, correct? Up and down, up and down, up and down, plus 2n, plus 2, the two ends. That is the formula. That's the trend. Am I making any sense right now?
Yes.
Now tell me, it can be C100, then how many H?
202.
Make sense? Every C will have up and down, and then the two last ends will have extra 202. Simple, finish. Okay? Okay. So memorize the naming a little bit. This is prop pane, and this is boot pane. Okay. From C1 to C4, you gotta memorize the name. Math, F, prop, boot. They're very weird names. The moment you go to C5, H how many?
Oh.
It gets very easy. It's called now pentane. Easy, right? Pentano, just from math lah. Okay. C6H 14. I'm sorry, not H14. Correct, H14. What I'm talking about. Okay, so C6H14, what is it from math? Hexane. So what I'm saying is beyond C5, you don't have to memorize so much. It's kind of easy. C1 to 4, you have to memorize. Clear?
Yes.
Now, the homologous series, I will use a more normal term, is the family. These whole guys are one family. Okay, the homologous series is like the family. Hey, which homologous series does this belong to? This is what family is this? This is the alkane family. Alkane family. Since the name, methane, ethane, propane, butane, hexane, pentane, and all that stuff. That's the family or the homologous series. Are we okay?
Yes.
I'm going to immediately go to the second family. There are 4 major families to introduce, and we'll cover them very fast. Before we do that, Kirby, are you okay? I'm waiting for the video and everything. Are you okay? Tell me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Tell me if you have trouble. It's been some time. Online, please. Okay. Now, go to page 4, please, Keston. I introduce you to the second family. The second family goes like this. 1C, don't have. You'll see soon very why. We'll see soon why. C2, sorry. Yeah, C is going to be C2H something. Now this second family is like that. Okay. How many H is left on the first C? How many H is left on the second C? I want you to build this guy. All right, Kirby, got a video. Good. Okay, I see the 10-year series. Hey, Kirby, tell me your chemistry, what is it doing at school? Okay, what's going on at school?
I don't know. They were, I don't know. Not sure.
Okay, for today, Kirby, are you still feeling a bit tired? Just checking.
I'm fine.
Okay, if you still feel a bit tired because you're still feeling a bit sick, feel free to ask a break anytime. Yeah? Now, Keston, do answer these numbers now. And answer why there is no C1, right? If you could, right? That would be great. Okay, Kirby, you want to do this. This is topical, right? Is this topical?
Yeah. It's this one.
That's fine. Okay. Could you zoom out a little bit so I can see your working method? Just zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Nice. Hey. A bit more. Zoom out. Not zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Good. I'm satisfied with most of your O level, but your acid and base might need some work. So you have some options here. You can practice your acid and base. You can practice your mole so that you don't forget. Okay, you have those options. Okay, but practice something lah. You can even practice your OChem if you're afraid you'll be rusty. Now back to you, Keston. Oh, excellent, Keston. 4. Now how about that? Right. Okay, now this is wrong, but I want you to discover what is right by building this guy. Build this guy, please. It's quite easy. Okay, good. And that is yours. Now, count the hands. How many remaining hands to grab onto H? Is it 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, so how do I know if I don't have the set? You only have drawing, ma. So I just remember the rule. C must have 4 hands. So the first C, I have 2 remaining hands. Correct or not?
Yeah.
The second C, this might be where your mistake is. There's only 1 remaining hand instead of 2. Cannot be 2. Then it will be total 5. Make sense? Okay, according to the set, it's true lah. I only have 1 remaining hand there also. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Then the last one is 3 free hands, and therefore for a total of 6 lah. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, the last guy, please predict. Okay, Kirby, feel free to do it on the paper, right? Feel free to do it on paper, and then ask questions. I'll immediately put them on Jamboard, right? Yeah, I'm at Kirby 01. Okay, set your Jamboard to Kirby 01, Kirby, so I can answer you. Okay, wonderful. Right. Now, Keston, what do you think? How come I say there is no C1 at all? What's going on here?
Anything else to bother?
To be very specific, this second family needs a double bond. Okay. The identity of this family is the double bond. So you need 1 double bond. How can you double bond with yourself, if that makes sense? Okay. So since you cannot double bond with yourself, there is no C1 here. You can memorize that, but I hope you understand that. That's better. Okay. Now the pattern CnH2. And then the English name, please. Now, the English name will be very similar to the guy before. Okay, I'll show you an example. If the C1 exists, we will call it methine, but of course, it doesn't exist, of course. Now, figure out the remaining name. Okay, this second family is called the alkene family. Okay. Kirby, are you having difficulty choosing a question?
Yeah.
Well, question 7 is long, but if you want to do it immediately, I don't mind. It's a more question. We'll see how rusty you go lah. Okay? I don't mind. But if you cannot do it, then screenshot, put it in a Jamboard, then I'll immediately describe you lah. Okay. Last one. You can take a pic from the previous page, Keston. You can take a pic. I'll just clarify this. This is nice. Okay. Good. Okay, great. Right. For this second family, Keston, do you have any question? Right? So far, so okay. Sorry. Very soft. Can you confirm? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So we covered the first family, very simple. The second family, slight variation. Now I want you to keep the propene model intact. Don't disassemble it. Just put it on one side lah. Okay. Now we'll use model later. So propene, put it one side. Okay. Third family. Yeah. Kirby, are you having trouble? If you are, please let's discuss in Jamboard. The alcohol family. Okay. First thing first, Keston, let's identify the ID lah. The thing that makes alcohol alcohol. Well, there you go. The H. C1 H3OH. Name, methanol. Methanol. Questions, Keston?
No.
If no have questions, please assemble this and then immediately make the second, third, and fourth guy, fill all this up. If you can do all this and make the third guy, always make the third guy, right? When making the third guy, then, you got this third family already. Very easy. Okay, Kirby, but yeah, oh, very nice, Kirby. I like it a lot. Your CO2, the 2 is wrong, because you put it on top. Are you sure you want to put the 2 on top? Because the 2 on top signifies some sort of charge. Are you saying that CO2 has a charge? If not, then you better move the 2 down. Okay, yeah, something like that. That's what you mean. Okay, wonderful. Do you need to balance anything? Hey, Kirby, don't mute. Don't mute. Don't mute. It's very difficult. Just leave it on mute. Okay, do you need to balance anything?
I don't think so.
Excellent answer, except that they want the state symbol, the status symbol, right? Okay, Teston, I see that you have built the C1OH, right? C1H3OH. Now I want you to build the third guy. Always build the third guy and then fill all these blanks. You should see this pattern very quickly. I think what you're building is correct. Aqueous will be correct, Kirby. Nice. Nice, Kirby. Very good. So do you think, Kirby, the carbonate is aqueous or not? And you think it's aqueous, and I totally agree with you. Okay, excellent and good job. Wonderful, Kirby. Right. Off to a good start. Right. Now let's see whether you can do the mole, right? Moment you feel that you forgot something, immediately screenshot and then put it on Jamboard. Then I know you want to ask already. Okay, don't wait too long, Kirby. Okay,
Why
this
did-
tuition will help you.
Why? I think I'm supposed to.
I cannot hear you, Kirby. I cannot hear you.
How am I supposed to screenshot it? My
You look at
Zoom.
you look at your own Zoom, right? Because your own Zoom
No.
should be inside your laptop. Okay. If not,
using the
you
phone.
log in Zoom inside your laptop, your desktop, sorry, your desktop. Once you do that, then you can screenshot. That makes sense, huh? Okay. Now, Castan, so happens I cannot see your hand. Are you okay? Oh, there you go. Okay, very nice. I like it a lot. I would say that leave all the blank hands. You don't have to put in the blank hands. It looks very good though. That is your, well, who is that? Okay, gotta fill up all the blanks right now. Gotta fill all the blanks. Okay, the drawing, the chemical formula, and the name, whichever you want first. Right? Ethan. No, and you would be great. Excellent. By the way, Keston, you can type also if you want to type, maybe easier. Nice. Very good. Yeah, nice, nice. Very good. Okay, good. Now the chemical formula and the drawing. The drawing is the most important. Kirby, tell me if you have trouble, yeah? Because your video is now not landscape. Yeah, it goes
I
back
have
to
to,
portrait. Yeah, you have to
to
landscape it.
update it. I have to update the Zoom. And
I cannot hear you. Sorry, what?
I have to update my Zoom on my computer.
Oh, update first. Update first. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Update. It's okay
Yeah.
lah. Let's do that. Okay. That's nice, Keston. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Very good. Now the drawings. Feel free to just draw the last one, okay? Okay, figure out the general pattern, please. Oh God, this is always n. Yeah, there's always an n. Yeah, well, why do I even ask, right? That's correct. Okay, Keston, if you don't want to memorize it, you don't need to. You can always figure it out. Okay. Okay, so that's the third family, the family of alcohol. Okay, again, Keston, what's the fancy word or the scientific word for family? What is it? Homologous series. That's a fancy or scientific. Okay. I'll just call it family. Right? Okay, let's introduce ourselves to the final fourth family. That's a bit complicated. A bit complicated. Okay, Kirby, tell me when you're ready. Yeah, the fourth family. Right. Again, do not touch your propanol. Keep your propene and propanol at one side. You'll need it later. Okay. Okay, fourth family. So COOH. This one you gotta build immediately. Okay, you gotta build immediately. Right, so Kirby, I'll make it bigger. Yeah, make it bigger. Build it because this is most complicated. Okay, so Kirby, nice screenshot, quite clear, but notice that I cannot even read this one. Okay, you gotta help me there. You gotta show me everything there. Okay, try to take another screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, you can tell me, Keston, if you have trouble. Huh? This is the most complicated family. Let's get it straight.
Is this okay?
I'm not
Let's
seeing anything.
slow
Okay, okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's not cut off. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger for myself. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's nice. Oh, no, it's cut off. Look, Kirby, look. It's cut off even worse,
the
right?
count.
It's cut off even worse, right? It's even worse. So don't cut off that part. I need to read it. Okay, thank you very much. And then this one is okay, so good, Keston. That's your HCOH. Okay, the word is methanoic acid, a very long name. You will immediately recognize the second guy, ethanoic acid. Okay, modify to the second guy and then modify to the third guy. Use your set. I want you to build this guy so that at least you have a good familiarity with it. Build the second guy and then build the third guy and then you can stop. Just modify the first guy. Right? Very nice. Thank you very much, Kirby. I'll make it bigger. Now, what is your question, Kirby? Tell me.
How do I do B1?
Correct. Now, do you want to help or you want to try first?
I don't want to do it.
Okay,
It's
so
like a formula,
this
right?
is 0.06 mole per dm cube. Am I correct? That's what it means, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the concentration, if that makes sense. That's how you use concentration, right? It's a 0.06 mol per every dm cube, something like that. Okay, that's the concentration. Now, this is, of course, the volume. The volume is 500 centimeter cube. Let me remind you, you got to convert it to dm cube. That's what they like. So how many dm cube will be this guy? Okay, I see the second guy. Good, Keston, right? Now build the third guy. Yes. How many dm cube? If you don't remember, I have to remind you.
How much is it?
Okay, then I'll remind you. You got to know this. 1 centimeter, 1000 centimeter is 1 dm cube.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the same as milliliter, and this is same as liter lah. So 1000 milliliter is the same as 1 liter. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, so how many dm cube? That's your math problem.
0.5.
I
Right.
agree with you. Again, that's the math lah. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me. But you're correct lah.
Yeah.
Okay, Keston, I see the third guy already. Wonderful, excellent. I like it a lot. Now, time for you to complete the graph. By the way, Keston, even though I'm talking to Kirby, the other guy here, I'm always watching your video one. Okay, I'm always following what you're doing, right? So unless you stay out of the camera, then I will always follow you. Same thing with Kirby. Kirby, so now, hey, they tell you that, hey, I got 0.5 dm cube. Just for your information, it's half a liter. Simple to imagine, right? I have half a liter here, quite a lot.
Yeah.
Right? And he tells you the concentration. The concentration is 0.06 mole per 1 dm cube. What does this mean? If I have 1 dm cube, I have 0.06 mole inside, if that makes sense. That's what it means. Okay?
No, isn't it 0.03?
And you will be correct. Yeah, look, that's it. Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Simple, right? Simple. I mean, logic. This is still largely logic. Nothing wrong with that. See, there's a double bond here. Okay, Keston, you forgot the double bond. Extremely important. Look at your set. It's a double bond. Make sense? Okay, the double bond is very important. You'll see why later. Okay, Kirby, you got that one. Then, if you want to talk about part 2, you tell me. If not, then do it.
How do I do the second part?
Do you use the reaction? That's what you must ask, right? Because every time they give you a reaction, it's for further use one. Make sense?
Yeah.
Always for further use. Always. And you did your reaction at Marby. I want to see you use it. Okay. So, Keston, you know your ethanoic acid now, so that all this hopefully makes sense now. That's your ethanoic acid. Maybe, can you do it? Don't unmute yourself.
Hello? Ooh. Hello?
Okay, could be. Yeah. Don't mute. Yeah, okay, don't mute. That's why you don't mute. Okay, so what's your question?
How do I do the second part?
Look, are you looking at your reaction? You are, right?
Yeah.
2H2, right? 2H plus. And then for the sake of clarity, that's 1 CO3, right? 1 CO3. 1 CO3.
0.015.
And you will be correct. Yes. You will be correct. Makes sense? I hope it makes sense. I hope you're not just, randomly saying stuff, right? Okay, good. Good for you. For you. Keston, you're taking time and I like it, yeah? You're taking time. Okay, could be good. Now, how many indigestion tablets are needed to neutralize the acidic reaction? Okay, again, read the question again. Now you have to read the question from the start. Okay, reading is the skill you need.
Huh? How
Yes,
how
could be.
how do I know how much hydrogen is inside? I mean,
Okay,
carbonate.
again, you must notice that you are not showing me the first part. Okay, I'm guessing you need to read the first paragraph. Have you read the first paragraph? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't that tell you something?
No. But this
Yeah, would you like copy and paste me that? Because I cannot see that all. Because, yeah.
high.
Screenshot that. Okay, Keston, any question on the fourth family?
No.
Okay, yeah. Easy and clear. These are patterns, a bit of memorizing, nothing complicated. Okay. Your teacher will show you more, but I want to go immediately into the most important part. If you have no question, the most important part is the called the reaction map. Okay. Most teacher does not give you this, but I find this to be extremely useful. So I'm going to make that reaction map right now. Now, for this reaction map, I want you to hold the propene, right? The propene, propanol, and propanoic acid. Okay, and be ready to just see them, right? You notice that you don't have propane. Well, if you want to make propane, I have no problem at all, right? Make it if you want to lah. Just to confirm, are you running out of C's right now?
No.
All right. If you want to make your propane, then you make it easier to see, right? So now here, I'm drawing reaction map like this, like this, like that, like that. I'm drawing a big C. C is our most important element, right? I'm doing a big C. And then here I draw basically a propane. Now you know, correct? That's the first family. Second family is propene. So I'm drawing a propene here. There you go. And here I'm drawing the third family, C, 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 OH, right? Dot, 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 dot. And I'm drawing the fourth family, C, 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 double O, OH, dot, 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 dot. Okay, so far so good, Keston?
Yeah.
Okay. Kirby, I'm not seeing your... Oh, now I see. I'm sorry. Now I see it. Okay. Just a minute, Keston. Yeah, please wait for a while. Okay, I'm having difficulty reading. There you. The carbonate ion react with. Oh, it's here. It's here. I'm sorry. It's here. It's here. Kirby. It's here. Sorry. It's here. 100 of this indigestant contain in total 1 mole of carbonate ion. There you go. This is what you need.
Huh? Yeah,
That is
oh.
okay. And again, you have a reading problem because you don't read enough, right? So read that and use that list. Now I want you to use it. Okay. Now, Keston, when I say reaction map, it means something very simple. I can go from the first family to the second family back and forth. Okay. And to memorize the reaction, as in how to do it is what they're going to teach you. They want you to be familiar with the reaction moving from first family to second family. Again, how do I make the second one from the first one? How do I make the first one from the second one? Vice versa. That's what they want. Okay. And that is what we're going to learn quite quickly today. So go here, go here, go here. Now, please immediately realize that there is no line connecting family 1 to family 4. This is by intention because there is no direct reaction. Okay, so we are saying that if you want to go from propane to propanoic acid, you have to go through quite a big round. And that is what the map means. Look, am I making any sense, Keston? Would that be okay, Keston?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now there'll be arrows towards the middle. Okay, and then there will be arrows outside also, and we are almost done. The pattern is quite easy to see one. Now I'll start with the easiest one. The easiest one is so easy. Everybody plus O2 will become something. Can you make a guess what that will be? I agree with you, Kirby. The answer should be 2. Now, Keston, in chemistry, if you plus oxygen, I will say, that usually means combustion, burning. Okay, what do you think? What will burning propanoic acid, propanol, propane, propene, what will it produce? What do you think? Correct. Such an easy reaction because you already know everything can be burned and it will become CO2 and H2. There, done. The first reaction on the map. Okay. Now, the second reaction, I'm going to talk about this guy. Going to talk about this guy. And I'm going to talk about this guy. Basically, every reaction going out of propane, there's a reason for that. Okay, I'm skipping the propane for now. Every reaction going to propane. Now, I want you to hold propane and propane. Okay, I'm going to hold propane and propane, compare them. Right? That's you have 2 propane there instead of 1 propane, 1 propane. You have 2 propane. Okay, you have propane and show me your propane. I got to see it, sorry, because I cannot follow. I cannot see beyond a certain level. Hold it, move it up or something like that. Okay, nice. That's your propane. Now, if I want to move from propane to propane, tell me whether this makes sense or not. I simply plus H2. I hope this makes sense. I hope you don't have to memorize this. Look at them. Does it make sense? If I go from propane to propane, just add H2 lah. If it doesn't make sense, please let me help you.
Why
Kirby,
H2?
are you... Sorry, Kirsten, you're saying?
Why H2?
Very good question. I'll tell you in 2 ways. The first one seems obvious. This is C3H6 and this is C3H8 lah. Okay, that seems obvious, right? Seems obvious. Correct.
Why not just 2H plus?
2H. Okay. No, H plus will not help you. Oh, I so wish I have my kid. Oh, I hate this. You have a good question. Okay. Okay, I promise to answer your question next week when, okay, why not 2H plus? Okay, that's a very good question. I want to answer it using a kit. Now, right now, the way they can do it is you're going to, could you please create a H2 for me, please? You can easily create a H2 from 2 oranges, from 2 oranges. Okay, now I want you to do the break bond, create bond thingy, remember? Break bond, create bond, and I want you to, so to speak, integrate the H2 into the propane. Something like that. Am I making any sense? Not to the propane, but to the propane, because I claim propane plus H2 becomes propane. Can you do that with your kit here? Can you do that? Okay, you're breaking the double bond. I totally agree. You're breaking both of the double bond. Are you sure that's what you want to do? One seems enough, and then break, put. Kirby, do you need help? Doesn't seem so, yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, you need help there?
Yeah. What chapter borrow center lead?
Doesn't matter. They tell you. Do you understand? Remember what I told you, right? They always give you something new, and because they know it's new, they're just going to tell you what it is. There you go, right? And say, okay, blah, blah, blah. I cannot even read it. They tell you what. Okay. Now, the question is not what is that? No. They tell you. Okay. You just have to do something so that you can find the move. Okay, you are right, Keston. Now, Keston, I'm not answering your question yet. I'm not answering why not plus 2H plus. I answer it next week. Right now, can you kind of make sense that to make propane into propane, you just add hydrogen gas?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Now, imagine whether this will work with other amount of C. Like I have ethene. Does it work if I add hydrogen, it becomes ethane?
Oh,
I cannot hear you, sorry.
Yes.
And you sound doubtful. Are you sure or you're not sure?
Not sure.
Then I will show you. I do not have a kit, but I have a drawing. So I'll just draw ethene, right? Now, check it out. Did I draw ethene properly?
No.
You are absolutely right. What is wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong with my drawing. If you cannot figure out what's wrong, you make your own ethene. You will figure out what's wrong very quickly.
He is supposed to be like -2 hydrogen.
I was hoping that you will spot the more obvious one that I draw 5 hands. I hope. I was hoping.
Like, I meant
5 hands is wrong.
in total.
In total, which is correct lah, which is in total. So you are right. I draw too many hands. Correct or not? Hey, it's supposed to have 4 hands, one. Correct? Now, so I eliminate the extra hands already. Okay, good if you spot it so that I eliminate the 4 hands. Now, I claim that if you want to make this into propene, right? Propene, which is like that, right? That's ethane, correct? I need to add H2. Well, I will show it by, I break one of the double bond, correct? I break one of the double bond. I have one free hand here and one free hand here because of the breaking, correct? That's what happened, what?
Yeah.
H2 is HH. I just break this, one go in, one go there. And there you go, I have ethane already.
Is it always 1H2?
What do you think? Makes sense or not? 1H2. 1H2. Because when you break one of the double bond, you will be ready to accept 2 H's. That is what happened. Make sense or not?
Yes.
All right. Then hopefully you see that this works for every C, not just propene. The map doesn't just mean it's only propene. It means every guy, everything. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now before we continue, I will ask you to memorize this map. The map is not complete, right? I'm asking you to memorize what is there already. I will clear the frame. You will immediately try to draw it on paper. Okay? When you say you're ready, only then we clear. Can?
Yeah.
Okay, you try first. Okay, Kirby, are you having problem with part 2?
yeah.
Tell me what's the problem. At least tell me what's your problem.
How come there's sodium in the question now?
Okay, good question. My question is, hey, they give you a reaction, right?
Well,
Whenever they give you a reaction and it's balanced, you can bet what? What do I teach you? If they give you a reaction is balanced, what can you bet? You can bet that you need to use it. Come on.
Yeah.
I've been teaching you this, man.
this,
Did you even read it, right? There's a sodium there, what?
yeah, this is sodium, right?
That's sodium. Yes. You're not paying attention to the reaction. Now you do. Use it. Esther, if you're ready, tell me. If not, take as long as you need.
Wait, I'm taking out my drawing thing.
I'm sorry, what you're saying?
I'm taking out my drawing thing.
I'm thinking of, sorry, what?
I'm picking out the thing I need to draw with.
Oh, yeah, sure. Anyone? They give you 200 gram of what tantalum, right, something like that. 200 gram. Now, what do I teach you with mole? Like, why do we even bother to learn mole? Why? Maybe.
I don't know.
Because, okay, Rusty, because the reaction only works with mole.
Yeah.
And so if you have 2,000 gram of something, you better convert it to mole. Make sense?
Is it 115?
I have no idea why that is 115, Again, it's tantalum 2,000 gram, right?
The sodium is 23.
Why do you
And
23 times 5?
sodium.
That's very bad. Okay? That's very bad. That's very bad. You just look at 5, you just look 23 and you times. That's very bad. You're not even answering how many mole is 200 gram, 2,000 gram of tantalum. You're evading thing. You just forget everything. Okay, 2,000 gram of tantalum. Convert it to mole, please.
Tantalum. Huh?
2,000 gram of tantalum. Convert it to mole.
2000.
How do you convert gram to mole?
Do I have to use the other formula? 181.
On top, you convert mole to gram. You are successful, correct? You're correct.
Yeah.
Please do the reverse. Convert gram to mole. Come on. Come on. If you can convert mole to gram, you can do the reverse. Aston, sorry, I cannot hear you. Very small.
I'm done.
So what do you mean by you are done? Sorry, you are ready, is it? You're ready to do
Yeah,
it, is it?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll clear the map and then show you're working on camera. Right now, I don't care about the set. Just set go away for now, and then show your paper on camera. I want to see how you do it. Right? Okay. I cannot see anything at all. I cannot see anything on camera. Okay, set go away for now. Okay, good. Right. Okay, I'll clear the frame. Whenever you're ready, you just start. Okay, Kirby. Now you tell me.
Is it 2000 divided by 181?
Okay, you have one problem. I'll tell you what is correct. 2,000 divided by something is totally correct, but you choose the wrong number.
Why?
It's tantalum, okay? It's tantalum.
Tantalum is 181.
That's potassium have blah 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 blah.
No, but the TA is 181.
Oh, it is 181. I'm so sorry. My blind eye, okay? You are absolutely correct. My apologies. Now, are you going to stick with decimals or are you going to stick with fraction? Your choice lah. That's a math problem. You stick with decimal. Okay, let's stick with decimal for now. You always have the fraction anyway, right? Now, once you have the mole, you can use the reaction. Did you remember that? Good job so far, Keston. You have 1C with too many hands. Keston, find your error. Sorry, Kirby? Oh, sorry.
Multiply by 115.
No, come on. The reaction, come on, is 1 of that complicated thing plus 5 sodium, arrow, 1 tantalum, 5. Come on. It's 15152. 15152. Correct or not? The balance of the reaction is 15152. Am I making any sense? 1 mole, 5 mole, 1 mole, 5 mole, 2 mole. Tell me if you forget this. Come on. So rusty, man.
What? Say that again?
Hey, dude. Kirby. You have been in holiday for too long, right?
Yeah.
Look at your first reaction in the left page. Is 2111. Correct or not? Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, it's 2111.
That's 2111. 2, 1.
I don't like you, Kirby, today, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, you're very smart last year, Something happened, huh? You're very smart last year.
What?
You're very smart last year. Now you're very rusty, right? Right. Okay. Come. Let's talk about this.
This thing.
Hydrogen plus oxygen becomes H2. Yeah, exactly, right? Hydrogen plus oxygen becomes H2O. What's the balance? 2, 1,
2. Oh,
correct?
yeah, I
Is this
remember.
2, 1, 2? Is 2 mole, 1 mole, 2 mole? 2000, 1000, 2000, you know, that kind of thing.
2001.
The
Is
ratio
it
is 2.
212?
Yeah, just read that paper. Just read it.
212.
Yeah, wait. Is the 212 important or not? Let me ask you. Is the 212 important or optional here?
Important. Right?
Okay, then in your reaction, you have 15152, important or optional?
15. Oh, 15152.
Yeah.
It's important. Yeah.
So if it's not optional, then use it. Okay, Keston, again. Oh, you find the error. Okay, you find one error. You found that one. Good. Nice. Very good. Nice. Very good. Oh, you found the 2 errors. Good. I like it a lot. Very nice. Yeah, your OH, you know, your last family OH was a problem, and you have one extra hand on the ethene family, right? You corrected that early. Good. I like everything. Okay, so I'm going to use your drawing now. Okay. And we're going to put it here. Again, Kirby, use your 15152. I want to see you use that, right?
One.
Now they call this hydrogenation. That's an English name. I hope that kind of makes sense. It's not very creative. Plus H2 is hydrogenation. Keston, would that be okay?
Yeah.
Just give you a name. Now I want to focus on this arrow and this arrow, those two. Now look at your set again. Now let's compare the propene and the propanol. Okay, compare them and tell me plus what. It's a very simple thing one. Very simple one. Compare those two, please, from your set. Plus what?
OH.
Nope. Try again. Kirby, where's your usage of 15152? How do you plan to use them? Come on, man. The mole of the tantalum is 2000 over 181, 11 something. That's the mole of the tantalum, correct?
Wait, is this 1 mole?
It's 15152. It's 15152, right?
Yeah, but this is 1 mole, right? The K.
Not 1 mole, okay? It's
Yeah.
1:5:1 lah. 1:5:1:5:2 lah. Okay.
Is that 1 mole or not?
Dang it, you're not listening to me, Kirby, right? Okay, the mole of tantalum is 2000 over 181, correct? That's the mole of tantalum.
20. Yeah.
2000 over 181, correct? That's the mole of tantalum.
Yeah.
That's the ratio 1, correct? Because that's ratio 1. If you want the ratio of the first guy, it's also 1, right? It's 1 to 1, 1 and 1.
So this is also
2000 over 181.
Yeah.
Also, correct. That's how you use it.
Yeah, I remember now.
Thank you very much for remembering stuff.
2000.
Because you're smart, Kirby. You're smart. You're just very rusty. Keston, do you have another guess? Plus what?
O2.
No. Now I'm going to give you, I'm going to write down why this is wrong and why this is correct. Plus OH, I say is wrong. Okay. Actually, my job to prove why lah. Plus O2, I also say wrong. Hey, what's going on here, right? I also say wrong. Hey, but plus O2 is very easy to show. At the very least, you must say half O2 lah. Why? Because there's only one O here and there's no O here. If you really want, say plus half O2 lah. Make sense or not?
Yeah.
Okay, half O2. Then I will show you that it is wrong by showing you that OH. Okay, why is plus OH wrong? Well, for the obvious one, this is C3H6 and this is C3H7OH. Don't you see that this guy is not just missing one OH, it's missing another H. Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay. So instead of plus OH or plus half O2, it should be plus. It should be what?
H2O.
Okay, now make a H2O, please. And then remake your propene and then prove to yourself. If I add one H2O, it will all work out. Okay, again, show me your propene, remake it. Show me one water, and then let's check it out.
Is it like this? The 1.5. It's the amount of moles.
Okay, brother, I agree on the 10,000 over 181. That is the mole of the sodium. That's the mole of the sodium.
Is this
Now, why
method?
do you bother with the 2,000? Because you only need the mole of the sodium. The mole of the sodium
yeah.
is simply 10,000 over 181. That's it. What? That's the mole.
Oh, yeah.
If you write down the mole, please. You're very lazy. You don't write down mole one.
And
Okay, Keston, yeah, break things, break bond, create bond, and then try to make the alcohol, right? That's the mole. So you gotta convert mole to mass lah. You know, same issue, right? Mass, mole, mass, mole, mass.
this,
I don't know. Check the answer key. It's gonna be ugly lah. Check the answer.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, Keston, you're breaking bond and forming bond, and tell me, is this propanol? Is it propanol?
No.
Keston, you are. I'm sorry. Is it? Is it
No.
or not? Sorry.
No.
Show me your propanol. Show me your propanol. Because I think it is lah, but let's okay. Now let's look at the
No,
three
it's
C's
right.
first. It is correct, yeah. It is right. I mean, it's just a bit deformed lah, yeah. But there you go. If you add one H2O to one propene, it becomes one propanol. Correct? Mathematically, it's correct. Structurally, it makes a lot of sense, and that's why we have the set law. That is either your next thing to memorize or your next thing to understand. Either way, the reaction map is getting more complete. Okay?
Yes.
And now, the last of the three arrows is plus bromine. Now, you tell me what's the color of bromine? If you don't know, I'll tell you guys that it's okay. It's memorization.
Brown.
Yeah, it's brown. Okay, it's a brown gas. It's half liquid, half gas. So whether you put gas or liquid is both fine. Yeah. Kirby, have you checked the answer key? Just checking.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yes.
You now remember your mole mass reaction using thingy.
Yeah.
And why? Because the next page have a complete and balanced reaction. What do you expect? You should expect to use it, right? This is your weak point. Make it strong, please. Make it strong. Now, Keston, this one is terribly easy. I'll just draw for you, okay? It's terribly easy. You know by now. It's going to be like this, like this. I break one. And then I slip in one BR here and one BR there. I hope this makes sense.
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you why we need this reaction. They will tell you also, right? This reaction is not to change from one family to another. Clearly, this is just a different thing. Now, why do we need this? Because it's very simple. Brown, the bromine is brown. The first guy, the original, is clear or colorless. The resulting guy is also clear or colorless. The resulting guy is not brown. Okay. Now, with one additional information, the other families cannot do this reaction. It does not happen to them at all. It only happens to the second family. Okay? It only happens to the second family. Why is this important? Because that means bromine gas only react exclusively to the second family. Exclusively. Okay? So now, listen to what I'm saying. If you add a bromine gas and the bromine gas suddenly disappears, the color disappears. That means you have a second family floating around. If you add bromine gas and nothing happens, well, that means there is no second family floating around. This is what you call an identification reaction. Am I making any sense right now, Heston?
Yes, but why
And
bold?
why bromine? Because the color is quite easy to observe. It is less dangerous than chlorine, still very dangerous. Less dangerous than chlorine, easy to observe color. That's a good identification. It's a visual identification. Okay. Still dangerous though. You won't be doing this in lab. You will just notice they keep asking this in exam because, well, identification question is something they want. Okay, Ken?
Yeah.
Now, before I go to the next one, it gets, more complicated. I'm gonna clear the drawing when you're ready, and then you're just gonna add them. Okay? Tell me when you're ready. Fabi, are you stuck somehow?
Yeah.
Do you need a break?
No.
Okay, if you want to discuss this, at least, screenshot for me so I can see it more clearly, yeah?
Okay.
I want you to be able to do more. I want you.
Okay, clear.
All right. I'll clear and you just add to your, your existing paper. Maybe are you copy pasting something?
Yeah.
Screenshot for me. Oh, you're okay. So Kirby, move it to the next page. It's too cramped.
Okay.
Mhm. When you're done, tell me, Keston. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna copy paste. Just a minute. Just a minute, Keston. Could you shift your paper to the right, please? Okay, I can see it now. Oh, I missed it. Okay, nice. Thank you. Just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna correct one small mistake. Please wait, Kirby. Yeah. Okay. While you're waiting, Kirby, I want to know what is your question. Yeah. When I'm ready, I want to ask that. Okay. So, the mistake Keston is here. This guy is not brown. This guy is brown. When the reaction happened, the brown disappeared because the remaining guy is clear or colorless. So the identification is the disappearance of the brown color, if this makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have your chemistry textbook?
We have one.
Oh, it's in the school, is it?
It's like didn't ask you that.
Okay. Do you have your 10-year series or something?
Yes.
Take your 10-year series, go to the topical OChem. We're gonna try a few questions and you all can already answer some of them. Right?
Okay.
I'll complete the reaction as we go. Can you try that, please? I want you to at least taste some exam questions. Okay, so now Kirby, I've read the question. Now tell me, what is your problem?
I don't know how to do it.
Again, last time they give you gram. This time they give you gram. Come on, I teach you, right? If they give you gram, you gotta turn it into.
Moves.
Oh, no, please try that, okay? At least you have to try it. Okay, you're on the way. Okay, Caston, open to the topical OCam, MCQ or paper, doesn't matter. I'm sorry, let's start with MCQ first, sorry. Better start with MCQ first. Shorter.
It's 1, 2, 2, 1, right?
Yeah, correct. Oh,
Shit.
Caston, you don't have the topical one, is it?
No.
Oh, then go to question 35 lah, something like that. 35, let's check it out. Okay, we are here. Show me 35, I cannot see. 35, is it OChem? It is OChem. You don't know what's isomer yet. You don't know what's isomer. Ha. You can already do. You can probably, oh no, you can. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you what's 35 isomer. This is part of your knowledge, right? Okay, we're completing your knowledge here. Go to page 8. Okay, Kirby, check the answer key. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to, hey, Caston, let me copy the questions. Let me copy the question, Caston. Okay, thank you.
What's a alloy?
Alloy is a mixture between two metals, usually to make the metal stronger lah, usually. Okay, Caston, you should be at page, yeah, okay, yeah, Caston. So I'm going to explain isomer is something very simple, right? Okay, now I'm going to use, for example, CCC. Now, who is this? You should know by now. Like maybe the English name or something, like maybe Caston, the English.
It's just a mixture between two metals, right? Mixture of, mixture.
Well, that's the correct technical term lah. Yeah, a mixture between two metals lah, right? Something like that. Right.
Okay.
But do check the answer key. Yeah? So, Captain, there's a propane, right? Okay, I will now say a propane has no isomer, and I'll show you why later, right? Now, I'm gonna show you propene. Propene, here's propene, right? That's propene, like that. Correct? That's a propene. Okay. A propene also have no isomer. So right now, you also don't know what I'm talking about, right? Because I'm going to start explaining stuff. Okay, I'm going to move the double bond here, right? I see I move it one to the right, right? And then, very strangely speaking, I'm going to claim that this is the exact same thing. They are the same. They are not different at all, even though I move the double bond. Take your propene model, please. Take your propene model. Show it to me. Okay, Kirby, you're moving forward. Please do something else. I think you can do 2 more or 3 more questions. Right? Okay, Caston, you are showing, I think we'll call this the first guy, correct? Something like that. The double bond is on the right, correct?
Yeah.
Now, flip that guy, and then you immediately have the second guy. And this is why I say, hey, first guy the same as second guy. Exactly the same. Okay? Will this make sense?
Yeah.
Now, if they are the same, now that's not isomer. I still have to show us isomer, but if they are the same, they are not isomers. Okay? Now, the only way for you to know from the drawing now, or is this the same as this, is for you to imagine. You imagine it flipping, you imagine it however you want. Because in reality, that's why they are the same. You just have to flip something like that. Okay, Gaston? Now, I'll show you propanol. So now I am claiming that propanol do have an isomer. Okay, a propanol do have an isomer. Now, let me show you. Now, first I flip the OH. I flip the OH by doing this. Right? Okay, get ready your propanol. Okay, now I flip the OH here, right? Okay, I flip the OH here. And then I say, no, that's not isomer. This is exactly the same. But it is exactly the same. It is not isomer. Make sense? You are not showing me propanol, you're showing me propanoic acid. Kirby, you're jumping topic. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, but maybe if you want to jump topic, you jump to acid and base first, maybe, because acid and base also a bit needing strength, right? You need strength. Heston, show me propanol. Where's your propanol? Okay, there's your propanol. No. Okay, so now you should understand why I say this and this is the same. Like you just have to flip. No, you're still showing me propanoic acid. No, don't show me propanoic acid. Show me propanol. Nice. That's yeah, I guess that's a propanol. Okay, good. Now, this guy is the same as that guy. No complaint. Now I will now say, hey, but I can change to this C, and then here's my OH. The rest remains the same. And then I say to you, this is not exactly the same. They're not exactly the same. Can you understand that this guy is no longer exactly the same as the first guy?
Yeah.
If you can understand, you can feel it by detaching the OH and moving it, right? Okay, moving it. There is no other way but to detach it. There's no other way to make the second guy but to detach the OH and move it physically. That requires some sort of effort, molecule-wise. So we now say they are both isomers. This is the isomer relationship. Your chemical formula is the same, but your structure is different. That is the definition of isomer. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Therefore, that's your first lesson on isomer. Isomer is chemical formula the same, structure different. Okay? Clear, yeah? Now, I will now start to discuss the question. Okay. Kirby, are you at L? You're not at acid and base, but you're at QA. If you want to do QA, I'm also okay, right? You want to do last three, right? Is it acid and base? Then try to do it. Try to do it. Okay, try to do it. If you have if you have my notes, then this is time. Now, C3H8. C3H8. Now, here's your C3H8. You can also use your model. Keston, I challenge you, make an isomer of C3H8 using your model, not using drawing. I challenge you. Is there an isomer for C3H8? Use your model, Keston, yeah? The set. Okay. Is it possible to create an isomer out of this guy?
No.
And I will take it, yes, you are correct. There is no isomer for this guy. So first thing first, one is wrong lah. So this is gone and this is gone already. We just have to evaluate 2 or 3. Now, your choice. You want to talk about 2 or you want to talk about 3?
3.
Okay, let's talk about 3. Now, you make the 3, please. You just have to attach one more C. You don't have to attach all the empty hands. Okay. Now, a nice C4H10. I would ask you to draw this guy, please, on Jamboard. Now, to your surprise, this is not the right drawing. To your surprise, this is the right drawing. Okay, Kirby, try something and let me help you if you need to.
Yeah.
That is what you are trying to make here, Keston. Don't you agree? Isn't this the more appropriate drawing?
Why is it more appropriate?
You're very soft. I cannot hear you.
Why is it more appropriate?
Look at okay, show me your model properly. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. It comes from the model itself. Okay, there you go, and then I go back and then I put it here. That's why we have models, right? Easy to explain. Hey, I'm calling this guy C number 1. Would that be okay? C number 1.
Yes.
Okay, so here's your number 1, and this is your number 1. Let's trace it one by one. We'll call this C number 2, correct? So here's your number 2, and here's the number 2. Have you already seen why inappropriate and appropriate? Have you already seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So doesn't matter which one you call C3. Let's say you call this C3, C number 3, then you call this C number 3 lah. And this C number 3, and you know, you get the point lah. Okay, hey, wait, the drawing should be this guy, not the other guy. Correct?
Yeah.
The structure, the drawing is very important. It comes from the real set. The real molecule does kind of look like this set. So it's a good thing. Okay. Kirby, so far so good. Okay, but if you are stuck, check the answer key, okay? Check the answer key. Okay, I'm curious. I'm curious. But you cannot answer 3. Is neutral. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Either you look at is water neutral? Is water not acidic or not basic?
It's neutral, right?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So immediately, Aston, you identify, well, they are 2 isomers. They are isomers of each other. Okay? We don't call this one isomer. We don't call this, oh, here's the main guy, here's the isomer. No. We call this relationship, you are 2 isomers, as in like you're 2 cousins. There is no such thing as the main cousin, you know, I'm the main guy, you're the secondary cousin. No. I am your cousin, you are my cousin. These are 2 cousins. There is no such thing as, you know, in a sense, only one cousin. That doesn't make sense. This is 2 isomers, not 1. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Now, if this is 2 isomers, I challenge you to make more. Is it possible? Play with your set. Oh, we are almost done here. Kirby, are you giving up on D? Because time is up. Come on. Oh, you do not know D. You do not know D. You're not supposed to learn D. What is this, man? You're not supposed to learn D. What? Okay, I'll tell you it's oxygen lah. No, I tell you it's carbon monoxide. It's carbon monoxide for D. Yeah, but because I don't think you're supposed to know that. I don't think you're supposed to know that. Hey, Keston, are you saying that you found another isomer? Hey, Kirby, time to look at the answer key. Let's discuss. If not, we have to end.
It's carbon.
Keston. Yes, Kirby. Carbon monoxide. Okay, but you're not supposed to know that actually. Okay, Keston, is that a new isomer or you are saying that there is no more new isomer?
You want.
No, believe it or not, because I have to justify that guy that you have in front is this guy. Don't you see?
Yeah.
It's the same guy. But make sense or not? This has to make sense, you know, it has to make sense to you. Okay. If not, I can trace it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you saying that this is a new guy, Keston? New guy or no more new guy?
Move the middle one to like the left.
No, this guy is still this guy. The guy that you're showing me is still this guy. Still. Same thing. Make sense or not? Again, make sense or not? I'm not forcing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Try
a
again.
bit
Try until you conclude maybe there's nothing lah, but you should try. Okay, Kirby, are you checking the answer key? Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay. Until you're satisfied, Keston, because that's how you learn. There's no other way.
I don't think.
You're satisfied. You conclude that you cannot do anymore, correct? Sorry, am I correct? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
I agree with you. That means it's not that there isn't, but I don't think there is lah. You also don't think there is. So I guess we say, okay, we stop here at 2 isomers, no? Stop here at 2 isomers. So 2 isomers. Now, the challenge for you, this is your only homework, okay? Your only homework, Keston, is substance number 2. How many isomers? I want drawings, but you play with your set. That's your homework. If you want to do more paper, I don't mind, but I'm very particular with OChem. Please do this one first. Okay? Okay, we have to end right now. Aston and Kirby, would that be okay? We have to end. Okay, Kirby, good job today. A bit rusty. Let's meet again tomorrow. Okay, Aston, good job today. We almost finished OCam. I hope we can finish OCam tomorrow, next time, and then we can do a lot of 4B first. Okay. I'll see Aston and Kirby next time. Bye bye.
Bye.